Okay. So the question of this week is, what is the most malicious thing your character has ever done?
That time I tricked Emmanuel into thinking he was undead.
Yeah, that would probably be fixes too. For sure.
Like, I'm sure Lucilla's done other things, but I feel like gaslighting a friend for like a month and a half is probably the top. Like giving her older brother hell is one thing, but that was definitely the worst.
Making a friend have a crisis thinking he's dead might be a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then Cope had to stop doing like, oh no one would lie to me like that when they were my friend. And your characters are like, ooh.
Why'd you think Lucilla started feeling bad?
Yeah, that would be easy, but I'm gonna go with sneaking a swamp lobster into a rival's bed. Giant fantasy lagoon bug. Not a good thing to find in your bed.
Yep. Got a banjo.
No, but it could play the banjo.
What about for Emmanuel or Gogmert?
Manuel, it's hard to come up with something, but I'm going to go with murdering his ex-friend and that guy's entire family.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they gaslighted him.
Wait,
He
what has
found
Emmanuel
out.
been doing off screen?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to know too.
Yeah, they were picking on him and tricked him.
So y'all better watch out.
Probably the Goblin Murder campaign.
No, have y'all never seen Young Guns?
No.
It's old, not old, but a stupid 80s cowboy movie where he's like,
Oh, wait, yeah, I have seen it, but it's been a long time.
yeah. And he says something like, they're just razzing on him. And he said, so what'd you go to jail for? I killed a man. For what? He was razzing on me. So.
I'm not worried. I think that Emmanuel will need to figure out which one of these halflings is my parents. And that'll occupy him for a while.
Oh, God. And that's how the Halfling Holocaust begins.
Maybe the first one they lived through.
Parents? I thought they just sprouted from the ground, feet first.
No, that's dwarves.
Yeah, halflings actually come from dwarf beard clippings.
No, they come out of pies.
So what is Emmanuel's answer?
I gotta think of something.
It doesn't have to be big. It can sometimes be just something he felt really bad about doing later on, but wasn't actually a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Keep in mind, this is in character. Like,
yeah, he locked
most mean thing he's ever done.
Yeah, he locked his tutor in the library so that he could get away, and the tutor wouldn't come chasing after him.
He's still in there.
I was gonna say that.
Some say he's a lich nowadays.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Where it's like, how long did it take him to get out? And Emmanuel's like, get out? And it's just cut to a library, and there's
I don't know. I never saw him again.
Anyway.
Of course, all of you have libraries in your homes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I had a public library.
I mean, technically, the chapel does have
That's true.
Book area.
Gogmert thinks words steal thoughts from your head. So,
What was his?
I mean, it could be a library of picture books.
Yeah.
Could be a library of stuffed people.
Pop-up books.
No, you see, pop-up books are of the devil, and you don't want to make that kind of bargain. So last session saw you making your way to a farmstead after rescuing a fire pelt cougar. Shalelu had spoke with it, told you that its name was Kib, and that its masters was captured by some ugly ogre-like people. From the one you had fought, you led you to believe that they were more ogre-kin. That you made your way there. You were ambushed by a man with a bulbous head in a cornfield. Before you subdued him and tied him up, and then proceeded to go through the hillbilly murder house. With your crazy ass perceptions, you've been able to avoid most traps. Though it's hard to avoid a trap that you thought you were safe from, but it turns out it was on the inside all along with the chest. Before you had got upstairs, you had fought, which you can only assume is the one that the one outside referred to as Mammy, who proceeded to lock you all down in a hallway with some black tentacles. Before, after being wounded, departing through the aid of magic to who knows where, you made your way through the floor, up the stairs, encountered a room of what looked like alchemy / trap making materials, and then ended in this room that looks like it's a room full of beds and a chest that had some gold, some fingers, some traps. And Lucilla's okay. She's not
Yep.
poisoned, so
I made the fourth
good
save.
news. Yep. And that'll be the length of it.
Well, I'm just gonna step back here for a second while you guys all loot that chest.
Fix would look to Gogmert, the thievy one.
I mean, I already unlocked it and sprung all the traps. It's just
Yeah, you guys had already looted at the end of the
Yeah.
end of the session.
I remember it's not thievery if they're already dead. Then it's archaeology.
Yeah.
No, you gotta wait a while, or else it's grave robbing or whatever.
Whatever they cited.
Well, there's still a basement to this house.
And possibly regroup.
Yeah. And
Maybe I make someone invisible before we go out.
Good work. Maybe,
But depends. Do we want to check basement first or go outside?
I think we ought to check the basement.
So isn't there a second floor or an attic or something?
You're in the attic currently.
Oh, okay, got it.
Search for any hidden doors. Should we do that?
You haven't, but you can if you like.
Sure. I'll just throw one of those out there. I'm usually pretty good at this.
Looking around this room, it's pretty plain in terms of what's in here. Just the raggedy old beds and the chest. It doesn't look like there was any kind of hidden compartments here or in the other room. This looks like to be probably where a lot of them slept, and you don't know why they would trap their own chests, but with ogres, you never know what's going on in their heads.
Looks like they didn't share well. Speaking of well, should we check the basement?
Well, we don't need, like, zombie hordes or something surprising us from behind.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yep. Do you want us to do turn order, or you want to just move us down?
I'll bring you down to the next level before you go to the basement. Let me go back to the ground floor. And you can time to place your tokens on the next level, because I forgot to do
Dancing
that.
fairy.
Yeah, I can see me, but I can see nothing else.
Give me 1 second. I'll fix that.
I see everything just fine. So.
I see that.
Except I believe my ion torch is still going.
If I remember right, the downstairs were just right over here next to the front door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't want to go out that front door.
Next to the kitchen door, anyway.
Yes.
How about now for Rish?
Yes.
Although, by the way, is Yukai still a person or bird?
I think he went back to bird.
Yeah, he's back to bird.
Okay. I'll just move this token off then.
Anyone remember where the basement stairs were?
Yeah, they're this way.
Just past you.
Yeah, next to the kitchen, so we can just peek outside if we make sure everything's good out there.
Over here. I guess there's another room we didn't check. I think there's a door here.
Let's do it.
Do we want the turn order? Or?
Yeah. Actually, no, for this floor, I'll do it without the turn order, since you've mostly examined this area here.
Alright.
Because I'm going to just destroy it and then redo it again for the next floor if nothing happens anyway, so.
If I were to bet, they probably either fled to the barn or somewhere else entirely. I don't think they're still here.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do remember right, there are still some human captives who are unaccounted for.
Might be in the basement. Do we want to check this door up here first, or go straight to the basement?
Let's. Is there another door up here in this
Remember,
room?
it's trapped.
Yeah, right over here.
Yeah,
You guys
just remember the
disabled that
trap.
trap, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it wouldn't be very hard for. I think either me or Lucilla would do so. I don't know Lucilla's proficiency at that.
Quite good. Before Haldor died, I was going to be the trap disabling one, so.
Mm-hmm.
I could disable magical traps.
Haldor.
So who's going to go explore the room, or are you guys just going to the basement?
If the traps are disarmed, Fix will go ahead and take one on that one.
Figured.
Oh,
We got blood.
Shit.
I see
Yeah,
that.
so let me give you a little bit of flavor text. This simple room is strewn with, quote, toys. Some carved of wood or bone, while others appear to be little more than just partial animal carcasses. Old bloodstains mark the walls that resemble crude, childlike paintings and feature images of dismembered horses, ridiculous grinning horned devils, tossing children off of a cliff. And with a big lake with a black reptilian monster sprouting tentacles from its back. Bookshelves resting against the wall, but instead of tomes, they hold skulls of all shapes and sizes. Effectively, you're the one that sees it primarily. You see the one in front of you is what looks to be mostly humanish in terms of appearance, though it looks like their face has been burnt and charred. He's wearing what looks to be like suspender pants with nothing else. And to the corner here, you can see what looks to be a rather rotund ogrekin, about the same height and not height, but the same age as this one. Though his legs look like stumpy baby legs. Like if you remember watching Deadpool and he was regrowing his legs, it's basically what he has.
He's Pooh Bear in it.
And they kind of look at you like, We get to play with our food today! Yay! And they start cheering as we're going to go up to some initiative.
I wouldn't.
Descending order. First up is Reesh. As you see these people brandishing what looks like giant hooks that rusted and chipped in places, but all the more deadly.
I think you're muted if you're saying something, Kenneth.
Yeah. That would help with the communication, wouldn't it? I believe he can reflex to drop and take no damage, but he disarms. So. Yeah.
17 will pass, so he doesn't take the damage, but he loses the weapon, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so you see the one in front of you just drop the weapon. He's like, ow. Ooh. But he's next up in the order, unless you want to move anywhere. It'll be his turn.
Feel moderately safe behind Fixa, so guess I'll stay here. At the least, he'll have to waste some of his turn to pick it back up. So.
Mm-hmm. And I think he will take the damage if he picks it back up anyway.
I think it only goes around. It's, instantaneous.
One standard action. Oh, burning disarm. I thought it was, for some reason I was thinking it was heat metal.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, he will spend his movement or his action to pick it up and his movement to move over here. That's pretty much all he can do. This one, now that you can get a better view of it. Yeah, very, very pleasant looking.
Mm-hmm.
Hollowed out nose. Again, he's like running with these short, stumpy legs, so it's almost comical the way his feet move so fast to pick up the same speed.
Oh man, it's the Oogie Boogie Man. I loved you in the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Are you sure it wasn't one of the Lock, Shock, or Barrel?
Man.
Man. And he's going to Ogre Hook a Fixa.
Ooh, that'll hit.
As he comes running around, he does a big wide arc, and it just sinks into your side before you're able to push it away. And that'll be his turn. So it'll be Emmanuel.
Do these count as giant subtype?
I don't think so, but let me just double check.
Okay.
They do count as a giant, yes.
Okay. So get a +1/+1. And he will use his move action to give combat advice to Afixa, and then covering fire to Afixa. So if this hits, you get +2/+2.
And you can see him from there fine, right?
Yeah.
It'll be just a one attack, right?
Yeah. Just one attack.
Yep, that'll ping him right in the side, and arrow digs in and it hurts him, but he has the ogre's vitality, so. And she gets a +2 to attack and AC.
Yep.
Speaking of Afixa.
All right. We'll take advantage of that. She'll 5-foot step over to make room, and full attack against this guy. Swift action going into upsetting shield style.
Mr. Stumpy Legs, go for it.
Yeah, because he hurt quite a bit, and so far he's the only one. This guy picked up his weapon still. Well, she'll still go after this one.
Miss hit.
With the +2 on the 17 would be enough.
I applied the +2 to it.
Gotcha.
But still, you hit with the shield, which I believe gives him the penalties and everything for your upsetting shield style.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
Okay. That'll be his turn, or your turn, and
And does combat advice increase my AC, or was that just for attacking?
AC against the next attack.
Okay.
I believe is one of the things he did to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gogmer.
All right. Let's see something real quick. All right, that's going to be. Okay. I'm going to step in here, see what's going on. Oh, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You stepped into the danger zone.
Well,
Someone call
I
Kenny
guess I'm
Loggins.
going to start stabbing. Which one did Affixa hit?
I hit this one.
They actually, she hit the one up north, and then Emmanuel hit this one.
All right. Then I will hit one up north with my Thunder Spear.
Just make sure you have it on small damage.
Yes.
So that will hit for 8 points of damage.
Which I did accidentally call a Thunder Spear, which is an item from the Mad Max video game. Which I defend as the best licensed movie video game, okay?
Yeah, I've heard lots of good things.
Every
Is it
now
what-
and then there'll be a really good licensed video game, and you're like, why did they waste this on just a connection to a movie tie-in? Not very often. Most of them are garbage. Anyway, so
Which one was the one that Emmanuel shot with an arrow? This one or okay? Because I can see them both from here.
Yeah.
So I am going to try to trip Stubby Legs there.
got it.
You with my whip. So nope.
Nope.
Even with the +2, I doubt
Yeah.
11 trips him.
Yep. And even with the penalty to his CMD from having stumpy legs, that's still not enough.
That's just a 2. That was just a bad roll in general.
Yeah. Those happen.
Yep.
Bringing it up
Yep.
as reach again at the top of the
That's
turn.
me.
Well, on the one hand, you gave me some info on Stumpy Legs there. On the other, I think the other one's a bigger threat, so I'm going to pull out my Rod of Toppling and Magic Missile, and the one I made drop the thing, and I'm going to cast for all the missiles and all the damage, all the 2 higher on those.
Okay,
So 26 probably is the closest to, if maybe not tripping him.
yeah, that was the only one, but that will trip him. And he will take a total of 15 points of damage.
Yep.
Awesome possum. He is now prone. He will use his movement to get up and provoke attacks.
Does he count as prone for the attack?
Yes.
Okay. Just a single attack.
So it'll be a +4 to hit him on top of whatever you roll. So
Well, natural 1.
yeah.
Guys are not of my favorite guys.
Mm-hmm.
He will stand up and
Does it provoke from combo?
it does
Gogmert.
provoke from Gogmert if he wishes to take it.
Not for me, because I don't have all the whip feats to reach out that far.
Michael, you there?
Yeah. What's up?
If you want, you can get an attack of opportunity as the one stood up to provoke attacks because he was tripped.
Alright. Wham bam.
Yeah, that'll hit him. 6 points of damage. As you stab into him as he stands up and he's like, points at you. Gogmer's like, that's my brother's spear. And he swings down his hook at you. 19, I believe, will miss. Just barely. However, the other one's not going to go for Gogmers, is focused squarely on Afixa, as you were the one that just slapped the shit out of him with your shield.
Mhm.
And he will make an attack on you. And miss terribly.
Yep.
That lucky spin around the side there got you, but
Yeah.
can't seem to repeat it.
The inbreeding has affected their eyesight.
I mean, probably. Emmanuel.
All right, he's gonna 5 foot hop up here, get a better view, give the same to Afixa again, and take one shot.
That'll hit.
Is it the +2 AC or the +2 to attack and damage you're giving me?
Both,
Oh, okay.
and it's just to attack, not to attack and damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Is your thing a crit threat?
Oh, it is a
No, if you click it separate.
Yeah, if you click the damage separate, it just auto rolls the crit damage.
Gotcha. I just didn't
If
know because
only.
he rolled a 19.
Yeah, you got to click it separate so it won't roll both of my attacks. Now that I'm over 6 BAB,
Yeah.
otherwise it tries to attack twice.
So then on just a precautionary thing, it just rolls crit damage whenever you roll to a hit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that one's not looking so hot. Afixa.
Focus fire on this one then, since he's looking pretty wounded, and 2-weapon fighting, power attack.
Go for it. That first one will hit him and just send him to the ground as he begins to bleed out. You swing the other one. The blade misses him as he parries it with his ogre hook. But then once again, you just take the shield and just smash his face again. He's not doing so hot either.
Well, 5 foot step up.
Just right on his brother's corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Gogmer.
Stabby stab.
Oh yeah. Little chipping damage, but it's getting there somewhere. He's very hurt now. You moving anywhere? You staying put for Gogmer?
No, I'm staying put unless someone communicated something to me, which I didn't hear.
No worries. Lucilla, it's your turn then.
I'm going to try this again, because what the hell? It's a +9. This should be a reasonable shot to be doing this. So that'll be a 21.
That'll trip him.
There we go.
Wait, why is it a 21? Oh yeah, because the +2 to trip.
Yeah, because I'm using a whip. Oh, no, sorry, not because of a whip, because the feet.
Yeah. Yeah, he is prone.
The trip quality on my whip just means it won't get ripped out of my hand if I try to disarm it and stuff like that.
Gotta
So.
pick on the guy with short legs.
He's the only one still standing. Well,
Not anymore.
I mean,
Well, let's poke him with my stick.
vertical, I guess I should say.
That'd be, what, 20 for prone
Yep,
bonus?
that will hit him.
For all of 5.
Hey, every little bit helps.
And if he
Yep.
stands up, he AOs from
Yep.
everyone.
He is going to stand up because they are not smart.
Mhm.
So, provokes from...
Arc, no.
Yeah, that will... Actually, no, that will hit even because the +4, because that happens
Yeah.
before he stands.
17? No,
so yours-
17 plus 20, or +4, so 21.
Why would it be 17 +4? Either way, it doesn't.
Did I get a +2 from Emmanuel?
From
That's
last
only
turn.
for your first attack.
Does it
And
count
it's
for
for the guy
AOs or
that-
no?
It's
No,
for
like the
guy
first,
you
the
killed.
first
Oh,
attack.
okay.
Yeah,
roll
I
is
got
a-
you.
Not like
Okay,
for your
so-
first whole round of attacks. It's literally just for like one attack roll.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But either way, as he's beginning to get up, Reese, you just stab him with one spear. Gogger, you stab him in place with the other, and he can't even get up as you're pinning him to the ground with the spears in his shoulders. Fixer just comes up and slashes him and like stabs it right into his skull and goes out. Because that is all enough, even without your damage roll for a Fixa, is enough to put him into like insta death. because he was really hurt.
Yep.
I like that y'all are just standing around, tripping him and stabbing him with spears.
I just speak up from around the other side of the door. Well, that was unpleasant.
Yeah, they hit pretty hard. Kind of wincing from the pain, she'll move in closer and inspect the room a bit. Is this like a giant closet or armoire or
I got
glass
more.
panel TV?
It's like that. It's that bookshelf. Like you see a bunch of like skulls on there.
Oh, okay.
You see a few of them look rather new, like where they still have some not fully dried blood.
Mm. She's still going to give the room a once over.
Yeah, I'll do likewise.
And you guys filed in here quick for a house that we know is full of traps.
Fair enough. I wasn't thinking, but 34 now.
They seem like these two are very simple-minded, even by standard of ogre.
Yep. So, looking over the room, not really a lot stands out. It does look pretty much like what you expected. It looks like a playpen of some sorts for these two, even though they're fully grown. The way they spoke and the way they moved around, it was very clear that they weren't all in the right headspace. So they were most likely treated as children. Though Lucille, your eyes keep drifting over towards that drawing in blood on the wall of this like big reptilian monster with sprouting tentacles on its back. That's in the center of like a big lake.
Mm-hmm.
You just remember hearing the stories of the monster in the lake nearby. And it kind of just picks up in your head that might be the same like legend, maybe in a different tone, but
So they know
Same
story
with it.
too. Lake Beast.
Yeah, looks like it. I already made a note about it in my journal, but I'll just quickly note down here that we have a second source.
underline,
Circle.
dot. Something cootie shot, and I don't remember the rest of it.
I
Oh, no,
got my goodie shot.
I just spend the next 15 minutes doing those weird Z's that high schoolers are always drawing on everything.
Or the weird S.
Yeah, that weird ass. Sorry, I don't know. I never really understood that, other than the fact that it was just easy to do, apparently. But
I just remember when I was in elementary school, people were doing it, and the teachers got really mad. That's related to gangs. You need to stop that. That's
Right.
gang violence.
Mhm.
oh yeah, oh my god, that was a whole thing in my town too. When two guys got suspended from school for a week because they both wore, I think it was Mountain Dew shirts on the same day, and they did not know each other.
Wow.
They just both shopped at Target, is what it was.
Mhm.
And they're like, gang!
Part of the Mountain Dew crew.
Mm.
Yep.
I should point out that I lived in a very rural area where there was no gangs whatsoever.
Did they also wear or do rags?
Nope.
Oh.
Because those were banned. I also should point out that my high school was majority Caucasian. So this was people just being completely out of their mind.
More power tripping.
You gotta watch out for the Mountain Dew gang.
Mm-hmm.
Look, don't let them plant any seeds, man. Gotta snuff that shit out as soon as you see.
In
No,
a
no,
rural town, I feel like planting
I'm just-
seeds is kind of important.
I'm just picturing the Duke's theme and them Dew boys. They's up to no good again.
Staying up late.
Rivalry
smashing
between
video.
them and was it Mountain Mist gang?
Sierra Mist.
Sierra. No, they're. Trying to remember what the off. I know Sierra Mist was a thing. I thought that was more Sprite than Mountain Dew though. Because I remember there's an off-brand Mountain Dew that I can't remember the name for.
Shasta Cola.
Ah.
Yeah, you gotta get
You know,
some
one
of
of the
this
store
radioactive-
brands, I think it's Hy-Vee, is Mountain Thunder.
Mellow Yellow.
Oh, I remember. That's part of the RC Cola crowd.
Yellow was delicious.
Anyway.
Back on track here.
Yep.
You're pretty sure that there's not really much in this room. It doesn't look like they put traps or anything in here because it was really just how to keep these two comfortable.
They would fall into the trap every single time, guaranteed.
Every time.
Manuel looks at the bookshelf and kind of makes a note. Well, it's good to see that other people have libraries in their homes as well. See, just full of animals.
You know, the fact that he believes the bookshelf counts as a library is actually a point in his favor. Meaning that he isn't, I mean, he's using the wrong word, but yes, a lot of people have bookshelves in their house. He is not wrong.
Get out of my head.
Points to Emmanuel. Okay.
Alright.
Well, should we go check the basement?
Sounds good to me.
Seems like last place left.
Wait, is this another door?
I think that's a window.
From the window to the wall. Yes, it is a window.
It's a window.
Awesome, skeet motherfucker.
Oh,
Anyway.
just crawl.
Do you want me to lead the way, or should somebody with an eye for traps take first look?
Well, we're down here now.
Sweat drops off pop balls.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna put you down there, and you can arrange yourselves how you guys come down.
Yeah.
I figured it was just going to be a fix up front, me in the back, because 5 feet won't make that much of a difference for perception.
You can't not finish the song.
It's like shaving
Just like
hair.
apple bottom jeans.
Boots with the fur.
I really know how to tickle Cope's fancy, I swear.
Get him every time.
Low.
So as you guys go down, there is a door this way, and this way. As you're in this narrow hallway.
Perhaps I should switch places with Emmanuel, because I feel like the archer would be at the back, and the person who can spot traps would be closer to the front.
I feel pretty safe here in the middle. Thank you, though.
All right, fine. Go ahead. Have a nice time.
I don't know how to move you. All right, on 3. Ready, set, swap. Good teamwork. Sorry, Godmer.
Well, I'm going to do some perceptions to see if I notice any traps around here or around those doors if I can look at them. 30.
Looking around. Excuse me, sorry. Doesn't look like there's any thing in the way of traps in this hallway on the doors or otherwise.
Mhm.
You're not sure if that's a sign of like maybe they just didn't think anyone would get down this far or what. But there's definitely nothing.
Okay. Well, pick a door, everyone.
All at once.
I mean, maybe not, but I guess we could.
I'll start with this one, and she'll open up the one directly in front of her.
Okay.
Lightning bolt.
Inside this low-ceilinged room, the floor itself is just hard-packed earth, stained in many places by blood and mold. You see a lumpy mattress lying heaped against the west wall, and what looks to be like several half-finished chairs made of flesh and bone that lie on the eastern wall near the entrance to the room.
Was there a lock or anything on the door?
There was not.
Okay. Well, this is an unpleasant room, but then again, this is an unpleasant house. But beyond that, looks empty in here.
I mean, when we're done here, we could have Gogmert burn it down.
I'm in approval of that one.
Can I have everybody roll me perceptions?
Absolutely. 20. Oof, not good for me, but it is a 20. So I'll just keep it.
30.
So
I'll be 25 with guidance.
yeah, everyone but no, even Lucilla with a 20. Hear footsteps fast approaching the door to the north.
Mhm.
I will bring up the initiative order because you're basically going to have one round to react before the door opens.
Gotcha.
Well, looks like you're tanking, Lucilla.
Well, I always have my backup plan.
Run away!
Full defense shutdown mode.
That's basically what I do.
I love it. And you can reach us all from the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just glad Emmanuel isn't there.
Because I get I believe I'm done it a little
Hucker Grawl. He sounds small.
Cause
Now that could be anything.
Chuckles and Drooler. Oh, God. Did you name these guys, Richard?
No, these were the names in the book.
Oh.
yeah, they're actually Posito's pretty good at naming people. I just have to say.
Yeah, I really like their name.
Yes. Most
Okay, so for this guy's surprise round, because
Mhm.
he would have gotten it too, is he's going to open the door, but he's not going to get on the floor or walk the dinosaur. No.
Now you're just trying.
Yes, I am. So this guy, another more brawny than any of the ones you've seen so far by a wide margin. He is ripped, but he has a metal jaw that's been wired to his face, and you swear you see a couple eyeballs poke out from the back of his head as he turns to look in the hallway at all of you, leading you to believe that there might be a vestigial head on the back of his own head. He's like, well, it's not often we get delivery.
It's our
So
turn.
delivery is DiGiorno.
I just shouted by top of my lungs. Wait, it's our turn. Maybe they'll fall for this.
Fixa.
Seeing no way to get to there, she'll go ahead and cast a Bless Weapon on herself.
Goodness. What is with my initiative rolls today?
And that's it.
Gotcha. Okay. Gogbrant.
Right. Well, he is at the door. So I will move that way so maybe Lucilla can move back, but I can't get in there right now, so.
I mean, moving at all really is going to be your surprise round anyway. Like, this is all just, you basically get a standard or a movement action for this turn. I'm basically giving you guys a free, like, hey, something's about to happen before you all fucking die from this guy just opening the door since you rolled pretty high on perception. Reesh.
Yeah, I'm slither on past Fixa.
Okay. The rats are not going to do anything. Emmanuel.
Oh, did you say bats?
Rats.
Okay.
Oh,
They're
I mean-
bats without wings.
Yeah.
Richard, did you give my token the light source here?
Should. Let me just double check.
'Cause I just noticed
turn-
that when Rish moved, I suddenly lost sight of
Off for some reason. There you go.
There.
Rats are bats without wings, but bats with wings are pigeons.
That's
Rats.
very interesting. And true. Manuel's going to cast Gravity Bow.
Gotcha. Lucilla.
I will. Do I want to be bold or do I want to be smart? I'll be smart. I'll just duck to the side here. Cause even if it's a 5-foot step, do I still get a standard or a move, or is it just?
It's one or the other.
Dang. Okay. Well, then I'll just move there.
Kidding, of course. Rats aren't nearly as brave as pigeons.
He can reach you from there still.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, but he is going to 5 foot regardless because he wants better angles of things.
Mhm. She'd have cover for the corner, but now she doesn't.
And
No.
he is going to enter a rage.
Mhm.
Well, that's less good.
And he is going to attack Lucilla and continue until she's down for this full attack. These will be a +1 to hit, by the way.
Okay. Miss hit.
So
So
you
first,
take 23 points of damage.
okay, that's fine. I'm still up.
And that's all he will do for this turn.
That's half my HP, but I'm still alive.
Always look on the bright side of
Out
life.
of life.
Doo-doo.
Over here.
Doo-doo, doo-doo,
And
doo-doo.
step up in full attack.
Okay. Eat his kidneys.
Miss, but a hit on the last one. You hit him against the back, and you do clearly now see the vestigial head that I will just tell you now prevents flanking.
Oh, okay. Well, then those will be -2 to the attack rolls.
It's the last one will still hit regardless.
Okay.
But as it sees it, like as you're striking, it kind of sends like not off balance, but you hear it scream a high pitched shrill, and it just kind of takes you a second to realize what's going on. But you missed the couple swipes, but you're able to hit him against it with the shield, and you see him take notice of it, but not probably as much as you would like.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Gogmert.
All right. We're in the basement, so these walls are made of stone, right?
Yes.
All right. Going to burrow. Take out this wall.
And sand, loose soil, or gravel at a speed of 5 feet.
Or
Uh,
at a speed of 5
I
feet
believe
for
it
stone.
says stone at a speed of
So he
5
just needs
feet.
to pop-
Sand,
He just needs to pop
loose
through
gravel
one
or
wall.
soil at 15 feet or something,
Oh,
right?
yeah, no, there's stone right there.
I didn't know that either. That's
Yeah.
very nice.
So
Yeah. So then,
I used it earlier in the mansion.
yeah, I remember. And then it almost killed you.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully,
So
I
this-
don't think these ogres have as haunted of walls. So,
Yeah.
although maybe I'm about to take out a load-bearing wall. Who knows?
Okay. I do not have the ability to delete that part because it's part of a whole thing of dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
So I will just put you there then.
All right, and I would say, Lucilla, keep in mind that this opening is still open until my next round.
Understood.
And then
Yeah. Okay.
that was your movement and your action to cast that. So Reesh.
Alright, well. My mouse will stop double clicking. 5 foot up. Haste should hit everybody, though it's questionable on if you let it hit the goblin.
I mean, even if like you have at least partial vision on him, I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Yeah. So you're fine. Like I just went into your view of light and you can see him, so
Yeah.
that counts. So everyone is hasted.
Yes, I'm just icon for it.
Okay. Chuckles and Drooler. They are going to swarm Gogmert. And they both get a bite. These will not be quite flanking, but first bite will miss. Second bite will be the same exact roll and also miss. Emmanuel.
You ever been swarmed by a medium-sized creature?
Don't we have a buff of haste?
If up near the top of the thing,
Yeah. Yeah, the red clock. I forgot
Yeah.
about it.
and underneath the buff thing, on my actual buff thing on my character sheet, I only have naturalist and
Yeah, you have to add it if you wanted it, but it basically just gives you an extra attack, which you can't really add on that.
Yeah.
Well,
And it gives you a +1, so we can just.
Yeah, +1 to attack. So
I believe it's +1 to attack.
How do you-
Plus 1 to AC, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought plus 1 to attack, plus 1 to AC.
Dodge AC at that, so it stacks to everything.
I need to figure out how you actually got these custom buffs to factor into the sheet. I was unsure how you did that.
I could probably talk to you about it later.
Yeah, I figured that now.
So, given the situation, he's going to take a full. Since he's got haste, he's going to utilize that, and gravity bow is up, so full round attack. Plus 1 more for haste.
Hit, miss, hit. So that's still 43
Just 20
points of damage.
No,
I mean, you hit the second one, or that's a damage for the
Yeah.
separate. Okay. I thought that one was damaged. I just messed up. So okay. So the one hits then. 20. Okay. Lucilla.
All right, you got this, Emmanuel. And then I am going to, as a standard, do full defense, and then I am going to move out of his threatened area. Can I acrobatics as part of the move to not provoke an AOL? I always forget how you do this.
Can you just 5-foot step?
You can just 5-foot step without provoking, regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to then use the rest of my movement to go somewhere.
Well, then.
Oh,
yeah.
then yeah.
Yeah,
Acrobatics.
That's
yeah,
what I
and it'll be a half movement.
Okay.
If you acrobatics, it'll be half movement. So
That's fine. I was just going to pop through the hole and go next to Gogmert, which I'm sure he's not too far away. So I'll just do this. 30.
So I will move you on top of Gogmer for now, so you can complete your movement afterwards.
Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then I'll just go.
You basically have like one since you it's acrobatics, and you can. Are you going under the table or on top of the table? With your size, you could do either.
I think I will go on top of the table using Gogmert's head as a springboard. So between I should be at 24 AC right now, and Gogmert will get a +2 to his AC for being next to me when I'm full defensing.
Got it.
Unlike when I normally describe my full defense as just like pushing people out of the way, I feel like since these are two animals and I'm up on top of the table, I literally am distracting them. So.
Okay. So on his turn, he's going to look back at you, affix like, I'll deal with you after I deal with the small ones. And he's going to step up 5 feet, full attack. He's going to attack. The first one's against Gogmer, second one's against Lucilla. And
miss.
They are a +1 on both of those. I keep forgetting that.
Oh,
because he has a
the
rage
second-
power. He has a rage power called Accurate Stance.
Gotcha. And it's the second one that's targeting me?
Yes.
Okay, that just hits then.
Okay. Luckily, you're not within flanking, so it doesn't add some other things.
But I
You do
am
take-
down to 6 hit points.
And then that will be his full action. It'll be Affix's turn.
5-foot step over and just keep trying to wail into this guy to get him off her friends. And plus one that automatically confirms those crits.
Well then.
Wow.
The dice take it away, but then the dice give us for sure. So all those hit. I mean, not crazy high crit damage.
Yeah, I took off. Of course, I take off power attack. Oh, I do get one more attack if he's still up.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's definitely still up. Another. I was hoping for another 20. That still hits.
For 11 damage.
So 44 total, I think.
He's looking pretty hurt, but he's still up and going. Because, barbarians.
And there's his pet / hopefully nothing else rats that we need to deal with.
Yeah.
All right, going to put away my...
Hey, actually, sorry, I just remembered because did I hit him with my shield last round too? Because would his attacks been 2 less? Would that have
Let me
missed?
scroll up and I can tell you for sure. You did hit him with the shield last round.
I
So
did?
that would have been 2 less against everyone. I thought that was just you.
No, it's for everybody because I took the last feat that.
Okay, gotcha. So,
Yeah, I will miss
Lucilla,
them.
give yourself 24 hit points back.
Ooh! Yay for remembering.
Yep. And also the fact that I boosted my AC, because if not, that still would have hit me.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Go for Gogmer.
Actually, I'm going to keep this out because I was thinking about casting Shillelagh, but I'm pretty sure I would have to wait around to attack with it anyways.
Yeah, and also casting, I think, provokes an attack unless you cast defensively.
I'm not that worried about that, but you should know me. I don't care about if I live or die, Richard.
I know, right? I mean, you're as bad as I am.
Yeah,
Of all of us, me and Michael are the most restless in combats, I swear. I'm
So I
trying to
just
be better.
shock and spear.
Which one are you targeting?
Ogre.
That will hit him. 5 points of damage.
Pokey poke.
You're quite surrounded right now, so I'm not sure where you'd want to go otherwise.
Let's 5-foot step over here under the table. So now we got the over and under strategy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You go for the head, I go for the groin.
And then it will be Risha's turn.
Yeah, I can just barely see him through the door. I've got one more magic missile. Let's do this. Upcast. And I just realized after I cast that last one, that I actually had one more because I'm 1 level off from maxing it.
Okay. Even you said they had a +2 if you upcast it?
24, yeah, is the highest off of those trips.
So none of those will trip him.
All right, so that is 19 damage.
He felt that, though. He's looking pretty hurt. Definitely more than bloody, for sure. Okay. Chuckles and Drooler. They are going to make one attack on each of you, Lucilla and Gogmer. So this one will get against Lucilla,
Big miss.
and this one will be against Gogmer. Another big miss.
Yeah, I was less worried about the giant rats than the ogrekin.
Looks like the cats are eating good tonight.
What you doing, Emmanuel?
Question, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
He has planar focus here, which, if he uses the Earth descriptor, gives him a burrow speed. Does that also allow him to go through stone at 5 feet?
Generally not. I think that's just written into the spell to make it clear that, hey, this can still go through stone.
Okay.
Burrow usually can't go through manufactured stone.
Okay. That's the way I had read it too, but I just wanted to make sure.
Like his spell specifically says it goes through stone at 5 feet. So.
Yeah,
it goes through stone at 5 feet, and then it collapses, and the entrance is closed the next round. So.
Yeah, it stays open for a round, which is different from an animal's burrow, which I think is more what Emmanuel gets, which is just loose dirt and stuff.
If you were to fire from there, he would have a +4 because of the cover.
Okay. Then he will take a single shot from here.
That will miss.
Yeah.
Doing anything with your move action since you only did 5 foot?
Yeah, move action. Well, no, covering fire's free action, but give it to Fix to get a +2 to AC. But I can't give you the bonus to hit since I didn't hit.
Okay.
Lucilla.
All right. I am going to 5-foot step over here doing no other movement.
Gotcha.
Let me see here. I'm going to keep playing it safe, and I'm going to keep up the full defense for myself and for Gogmer.
Gotcha.
Because every so often, out of character, I get blood greedy, but then I remember I built a support character. So support, damn it, that's what you're here for.
Meanwhile, the Ogrekin is definitely now more focused on a fix after those last couple rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to full attack Afixa. Let me just make sure he doesn't have anything on here.
I got the +2 from Emmanuel.
For the first
To
attack.
AC.
Oh, for the first.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah, everything from Emmanuel is just the first attack, and it's just the one that he
Okay.
fires at for your
Okay.
attack.
Well, I got 24 base +2 against the first attack.
Okay, I'm just double checking stuff. Okay. He's going to full attack you.
Oh, yep, that first one will hit.
Yep. And the other one would be a 22 with the +1 because I keep forgetting to go back in the macro, but
That'll still miss.
yeah. So yeah, you'll take 24 points of damage as the spiked chain. He just like wraps it around your sword arm and just pulls and yanks as it digs into your skin. But you're still going strong, and him maybe not quite as much.
Let's see if we can finish him off.
Okay, hit, and hit.
Then last scimitar.
That will hit. So let me tally up all this damage, because the rage thing kind of plays into some stuff.
15, 19, 26. Unless he's got DR from rage.
No, he doesn't, but he has that thing where barbarians don't die until they go into their negative con.
Mm-hmm.
So he is still up.
Die Hard or something.
Yeah.
Die Hard with a vengeance.
Yep. So he is still up, but you see like his eyes are like white and everything. Like he should be down, but he's still up.
Gogmer coming in for the kill steal. Gonna provoke attack opportunities from those rats.
It would
And
probably
from
do
him.
all three if you go that route.
Oh yeah, that's true. I
You can
do.
always tumble.
You could just stop there and.
Well, I want to get flanking here. I don't know if I would have flanking here or not.
I mean, you wouldn't get flanking there now.
Are you good at acrobatics?
Can you attack and do the acrobatics at the same time?
You can do an acrobatics as you're moving through. You can only move at half speed, and if you fail, you still provoke the attacks.
All right, then I'll go ahead.
Yeah, you treat the spaces that you acrobatics through as difficult terrain. Remember that now.
So yeah, that will pass. So you will be able to get there. And now that you're there, I wasn't going to spoil it, but you do not get flanking with him because he has a vestigial head on the back of his head.
Mm.
So no flanking sneak attacks either.
Damn it!
That still hits for sure.
Yeah.
Richard just doesn't want me to win.
Oh yeah,
I say he definitely said that we didn't get flanking earlier, and I forgot. But
it's all good. I was like, is he gonna forget? I'm not gonna say anything if he forgot. That will be it. And Rish, it is your turn.
Yeah. Just trying to find if I had a good scroll or not. Because I've got one more fireball memorized, but that might be counterproductive.
Think you'd get him.
maybe it would be so counterproductive that it goes back around to being productive again.
Yeah, it's got a ranged touch attack, but that is probably going to be a decent, so I'll just try to cantrip at him. Range touch of 21.
That does cantrip him a little bit.
Yay, 2 more.
It's ticking away.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to hit him with the spear.
So this one's going to be a +2 against you, Lucilla.
Okay.
So 19 will miss.
Yep.
And I believe Gogmer still has his bonus from his AC where you are, right?
Only if he's adjacent to me.
Okay, so he's at flat 20.
Yeah. He still gets the +1 from haste, but
Either way, it'll miss. So
yeah, no, it's only if he's actively adjacent to me.
gotcha. Emmanuel.
All right, he will full round attack again.
Okay, +4 to his AC from the cover, but you're good to go. Otherwise, ooh, even with a +4, that 19, that 31. So the other two will miss, but that 31 will hit, and I'm pretty sure. Yep. So describe how you arc this arrow into this guy to kill him.
Bank it off the reactor.
Well, he's just he's bending it. He's like flicking his bow as he fires.
Just like shooting them womp rats back home.
Used to bullseye womp rats. D6.
But you're able just to like train your bow just at an angle, and you're able to shoot him. And
Yeah.
you,
The orc horn bow is so sturdy and thick and shoots such a solid shaft that kind of cut through a little bit of the stone, but still got through with the terrible angle and just powered through and hit him.
Very good. I will say I noticed somebody chuckle when he said shaft.
I'm glad that somebody could pick up the mantle and go with it.
Only because he said sturdy and thick before it.
Oh, I was fully aware of the words coming out of my mouth.
If he had just said arrow shaft in like a vacuum, I wouldn't have reacted at all. But then he said sturdy and thick, and then the shaft just powers through.
But yeah, you fire, and it managed to clip through part of the wall, and it hits him right where the wiring holds his jaw together with this metal jaw of his. And the blood begins to pool right where it hit, and the jaw hangs loose as he falls over dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just have a couple other things to deal with in there. But meanwhile, it is Lucilla's turn.
I do apologize, guys. It's been a long year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's try going on the offensive, and watch me just get my shit absolutely rocked by this rat. I'm going to full attack with my cold iron dagger here, because what the hell? So 2 attacks. This should be at a additional +1 on top. 21.
He'll hit. Point of damage.
That
does confirm.
So I did a grand total of 4 damage.
You're like, ha, I can do this all day.
And then it's going to natural 20 me, and I'm going to go down.
Fix it.
All right. With that threat gone, she's going to move in. Go here.
Gotta say that upsetting shield style has been helping Lucilla for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Share the AC all around. So get there and
The motto of this party.
+2 AC for you. +2 AC for you.
You get AC and you get AC. Everyone gets AC.
and take a swing.
That will
Just that first one.
Yep. Gotcha. Bringing it back to Gogmert.
Taking a 5-foot step for the flanking. And I'm going to stab the rat.
Stab the rat.
It's also the name of my black metal single coming out next week.
Very good. That will hit, and you will get sneak attack on these things because they don't have vestigial heads.
Stab the rat. Stab the rat.
With the rat.
Okay. Reesh.
Mm-hmm.
Stab the rat. Fireball time.
A little too much friendly fire in there, I think.
Yeah. Only a few more levels until I can pick up selective spell, but
Richard, there's never too much friendly fire.
Shut up, Grix.
I'll go ahead and stab at the one north of me.
That'll hit.
4 more rounds of haste.
Okay, these things are going to do what pack animals do and flank Lucilla.
I got 20 AC, so there's still a chance I can avoid this.
So +2 on top of these.
Of course, that'll hit. Okay, the second one will miss though.
Yeah, as one bites into your ankle, you like jump a little bit and just manage to jump out of the way of the second one's bite.
Damn, those are some powerful rats.
They're attacking you. So
Good
they
old
think they're the
Rouses.
smallest and weakest among us.
I mean, they're pack animals. They go for the weakest and most tasty looking.
All right,
I'm
maybe
gonna
I was
get
going to aim at
They're
Lucilla.
like the baby antelope with a limb.
Okay, guys, geez, I get it. I'll buy a Bowflex. Man.
That'll hit. Which one are you targeting?
The one closest.
Gotcha. 16. That will kill that one. As you shoot it in the back of the head and it falls limp as it... Like, you shoot it, like, mid-jump as it's trying to bite Lucilla and it just hits it in the back of the head and it falls down flat.
On top of Lucilla.
Not quite.
I'm not
What's the blood splatter?
microscopic, guys. Come on.
No, but a rat the size of a golden retriever will still
And
land
these are
on top.
definitely ROUSs.
Good old Rouses. Okay, Lucilla.
5 foot step back and full defense.
Good
Come on,
news
man.
is I'm pretty sure that was the last ogre.
In this room.
Well,
Yeah.
otherwise, I think the other ones would have heard the fighting going on.
Yeah. Mammy still escaped, so there's always a possibility. Although I don't think she's going to get her largeness down the stairs.
Her largeness.
She teleported. It's possible that she's down here, but
Yeah.
I suspect she's either in the barn or just fled entirely somewhere else.
Well, I thought she only had dimensional door in her book. And that
That
doesn't
still
go
gets
that
you pretty...
far.
At her level, that still gets you quite a ways.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Afixa, what you doing?
All right. Yeah. Move in and impose herself between the rat and Lucilla and attack. See if
That
it
does not
confirms.
confirm.
Does the 26 confirm?
It already showed the confirm on the
Oh,
it
I thought
confirms
that.
14.
Okay. Oh, I gotcha. And then damage.
It could have been 31.
Could have been 31. Wait.
Could have had a
hold on.
V8.
Still blessed weapon. Crystal automatically confirm.
Mm. Well, then I guess it is 31.
Then it is 31.
A rat
Substantially more
cannot
hurt.
become a chef.
Gogwart.
Stabby stab. I guess it would be more like right there if I didn't want to provoke, but anyway.
You'll both get AC from me if you're standing there.
That will with haste hit.
Alright. Come on, this thing can't have too much more HP.
Not
Where are
much
they
more, but it's
feeding
still
it?
up. People.
But people are nothing but fat and gristle.
Why do you think they got so big?
Yeah, but bigger doesn't mean physically more durable. It's having fun.
Yeah. 17.
Poor rat.
May or may not hit the rat.
ROUS.
That's mean you got more to stab through before you get
Is that
done
with haste or without it?
That's with. I've got it factored on.
Does he get
That's
flank?
not a
Do you do
miss.
flanking, Richard? If you got three
Not
of
right
them?
now. No flanking yet.
Yeah, his back.
If you were surrounding them, everyone would get flanking. But he does have a backup to back up into.
Also, his back is literally against the wall, which is the very definition of someone trying to prevent flanking from happening.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Like, if there was somebody on all sides of him, I'd say, yeah, that's flanking, because where is he going to go?
Yep.
He's going to 5 foot up here and try to bite at the Fixa. Ooh, natural 20. Let's see if it'll confirm.
Does not confirm.
Yep. So only 16 points. And that'll be its turn. Can't do much more. Emmanuel.
Yeah, it's trapped.
Cool.
Trapped like a rat.
5 foot step.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in this cage.
It is.
Let's see. So, yep. And again, Emmanuel showing that he's the kill stealer that he is, has single-handedly killed every one of these creatures.
I mean, not
In his mind.
single-handedly.
I said at least in his mind.
Yeah, in his mind. Even I got a few stabs in.
Okay. And I will keep this initiative going for the turn order of exploration, but
Uh-oh.
I'm
Just
gonna.
blame the archer.
do you want to take a bio real quick?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a.
Yeah,
real
I do
quick.
too.
Okay,
Alright.
so everyone go ahead and take their bio.
Sounds good to me.
I am back.
Mm-hmm.
Although while we're waiting, I'm eating some sweet and sour pork, so we were still waiting on Gabo, Michael, and Cope. The rest of I'm getting a little bit of food.
Roger then.
I'm here.
He's back. Michael, did y'all get any of the bad weather? Hurricane stuff?
No, weather's been fine down here.
Okay. I just didn't know how far west it went.
I don't think we could take another weather disaster right now. Yeah, the U.S. has just been getting the fucking biblical plagues lately.
Yep, that it has.
Expecting it to start raining frogs any day now.
Better than raining
Well,
spiders, like in
The
South
cicadas
America.
have come, so
My doctor sent me like three
Those are the
two bottles
locusts.
yeah.
of this weird
Like the
medication.
frogs,
I have no idea why.
Well, don't take it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him tomorrow, but I'm like, what the fuck is good? What is, I don't remember ever talking to him about any of this. What is this for? I don't know. Still weird. Anyway. Back to the game. So yeah, you're in this room as you finished killing off this ogre kid and his seemingly pet rats.
Are we all back yet?
I think so. I heard Michael, I heard Kenneth, Cope, Loki, and you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Wow.
No.
I just opened this thing of fruit gums just because I bought some. There's only 2 of them in this packet.
That's just cost saving.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and this is like this recessed corner of the basement. It just smells of just rotten old blood, piles of gore, splattered skin lie heaped on the floor. You see a horrid rubbery face, robbed of its supporting skull and muscle that rests on top of one of the tables. Its toothless mouth agape and empty eyes reveal only the layer of tan flayed skin resting beneath. This looks to be probably like a work area of whatever this guy was doing with the furniture. Like, you see like partially done pieces of furniture, so you can surmise that maybe he was using the skin to make more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know this isn't the time or the point, guys, but I feel like, grim aesthetic aside, there's better materials to make furniture than people.
Yeah, it's very thin hide, not very sturdy.
I feel like if you're going to make furniture out of human skin, you're doing it more for a point rather than for.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I
Structure.
said murderous aesthetic aside.
as abhorrent as it is, at least they're using every piece of the human body. That still doesn't
No,
sound
no,
right.
that doesn't apply in this scenario.
No. Well, shall we try the other door then?
I mean, we kill people all the time. Do you want to start eating people?
Nope.
See, and it doesn't apply in this situation.
Manuel just looks disgusted.
I'm just gonna take a moment to catch my breath. Ah. I'm just gonna wait for my turn on the initiative, and then I was gonna do some.
Well, you guys can heal and stuff out of turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my last level 2 spell slot.
That's just for when you get started exploring and stuff.
13.
Here you go, Lucilla and Fix. I've got the rod ready.
Fix just frowns at the
Yeah.
wording.
Well, assuming you're taking a couple seconds to make sure those two don't die in the next stiff breeze, I'm pretty sure haste will run out at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are for Lucilla. 1, 2, 4.
How much is that total?
7, 15, 22, 31. So 55 hit points.
Yeah.
And then these are for Fix, which I'm going to do from over here so I can see. 1, 2, 3. What's that? 13, 19, 27, 33, 38, 42. Did you get that last one? Yeah. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to need a new wand.
How many rounds was that? That was, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Because my weapon or bonded weapon lasts for 7 minutes. So I still think I have like 4 or 5 minutes left on it.
Probably clear out the basement, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was 12 rounds of healing right there. So that's like a minute, and plus the combat. So say it's just round up and say 2 minutes have gone of it.
Works for me. Alright. Exploration mode.
Yep. And then you can begin your exploration as you wish.
Well, Fix, you opened up this door at the front over here. Was there anyone in there?
Nope, just an empty room in there.
So if they're not in here, then they're probably not alive.
Or the southern door.
Yeah, did not
I will-
see anyone.
And just because I'm a nice guy, I will let you know the ogre doesn't have much on him, but he does have what looks like a sack of gold.
Yeah.
There is 500 gold in the sack.
Of the ogre.
Yes.
Move action, Fix will get there, and then she'll put her ear to the door and listen.
Roll perception. Yeah.
20 with guidance.
It sounds pretty quiet.
I don't think I could still open it, can I? Because I
Yeah,
used
you
my
can
move
open it.
to- Okay, then she'll go ahead and open it.
As you open it, inside it looks like it's kind of a little difficult to gauge the exact dimensions of this room as it's so cluttered and packed with what looks like old crates, broken farm equipment, pieces of furniture. Doesn't look like much other than a storeroom. You do see another door, like a double door over here. And then, again, just piles of old farming equipment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you say the double door was, or was that in my blind spot?
You should be able to see it. It's right here. Oh, wrong layer. Haha.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Looks like there's another door this way.
All right.
That's my turn.
Gotcha. Reesh.
Guess I'll. Well, it seems to be clear. Move in here and.
Everything explodes. No, you're.
Mm-hmm. Yes, double
Well, if they
door.
are here, they're being awfully quiet for people who want to get rescued.
I'll just double move down here. And...
feel like we're gonna find them and they're gonna go surprise.
Eh,
It's all a big practical joke. The Ogrekin were in on it with us.
Did Frank? He's dead.
nothing special about the door, just wood.
Just
Thanks.
no. These ones are stone.
Eh,
They're like old and weathered, but they are stone.
Hmm.
The rest of them have been wood, but this one in particular does not seem to be.
mm, could be prison door. Would be heavy.
Wood isn't as heavy as stone, though.
Yeah, but he said it was stone.
No. You said would be
I'm
heavy.
doing a perception, looking around for traps in here.
Yes.
Looking around, doesn't look like there's anything trapped. In fact, it looks more likely whoever was making the traps, this is another place they went for supplies to make them. You see a couple old farm tools that are missing, like blades and stuff that you kind of recognize where the blades that were on that kitchen trap had come from. That sort of thing.
Anyways, if there are prisoners in here, maybe someone other than the lizard folk or goblin should open this door.
I'm waiting for my
Might
turn.
surprise them.
I like that. Lucilla, I'm waiting on my turn. Here I come.
Lucilla.
All right. That's part one of the movement. Where was this door?
There's this door.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And
Darby the door.
I'll move up here, but that's a double move, so I can't do anything else.
Manuel's gonna search this room for secret doors real quick.
With that roll, you think there might be secret doors everywhere.
Guys, you think there were any doors in here we should have checked? Oh no, these seams look pretty wide. He had gravity bow, which is 7 minutes. Did you say rounded down to just 2 minutes left?
No, 2 minutes have gone by.
Okay.
So if it was like a 7-minute duration,
Yeah.
it would be 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Is that all you're doing for Emmanuel?
Yeah, and then he moved up here.
Okay. I fix it.
She'll move up and she'll move here to get to just be ready to help out Lucilla.
Gotcha. Reesh.
Yeah, I guess I'll hold an action to stab at anything that comes through the door that isn't us. You know, just in cases.
Just in case one of us steps through it.
Yes. Friendly little poke in the ribs. So on to
Just
Sorry,
waiting
I
on
was getting a
this
little bit of lag when I was opening something.
Yep.
one. I'm just waiting on this one.
Internet has been silly tonight.
So,
Have we already checked this door for traps? I'm trying to remember.
In theory, Gogmark did.
yeah, he was looking for traps and he didn't detect anything, so.
Okay. If I get stung by something, this is on the goblin. I will open the door.
Dun, dun, dun,
What goblin?
I will drown you.
As you open the door, you see an empty hallway that leads to another pair of double doors. This pair of double doors have a thick metal chain keeping it shut, hooking around the handles, as well as two hooks in the wall to kind of keep them in place.
I was
Definitely look
prisoners-
more prisony.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Lucille says, "Now, if I was a prisoner, that's the room I wouldn't want to be housed in." Let me check this hallway for traps. $24, not my best.
Don't see any kind of traps or anything.
Okay. Let's see. Open the door and check for traps. What do you think my actions I have left?
You can probably still move if you like.
Okay. I will. You know, I'm just gonna half move into the room.
No worries. Next up is Emmanuel.
Alright. He is going to come see the others, join the others. 10, 15, 20, 25. See if he perceives anything out of the ordinary in this room.
Does not.
Excellent. That will be all.
Fixa.
All right, she'll just move up to the door and put your ear to it and listen.
You hear what sounds like dripping on the other side? Like maybe it's damp.
She would look back at the others and, their bonded mind, ask, "Should I open the door now or wait?"
Well, it's
Well, it's
locked.
changed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you think you can force it, do so. But I was gonna come up and pick the lock for you.
Yeah, probably gonna need your help with that one. Yep.
Yeesh.
Mm-hmm. And now, same action. Hold the spear in case they get it open and something charges through.
Gotcha. Goggling.
Let's check out this room. Is this a door up here?
Yes.
One of the famous Viserion rooms before a room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, coming up here. Did Lucille already check for traps?
She did. She didn't
Okay.
detect anything.
And I'm going to open up this door.
You're gonna
Someday
fuck the
I'll-
door? I mean, are you gonna take it to dinner first? But yeah, you can go ahead and roll disable device. It's there's like a big old bolt lock on the chain itself, not the actual door.
Someday I'll get to pick a lock on a door again before the goblin beats me to it every time.
Hey, you've done it a couple times.
Yeah.
Every time a trap happens, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually does disable. It doesn't look like it's a very complicated lock. It was more of a big, heavy-duty lock more than anything. And the lock just clatters to the floor, and the chains easily come out.
Good thing we've got Gogmert with us.
I open the door.
Okay, a couple things are going to happen. First, I'll open the door, and I'll let you see what you see.
Yeah, that's
You know what,
It's
Lucille,
a
you can
thing.
open the doors next time.
And it's going to make an attack on Gogmert. That's a 25 to hit on a flat-footed
Yeah.
for 16 damage, and he grapples you. So I'm going to roll some initiative real quick, and we'll get the combat going.
Definitely not what I thought was going to be in here.
That was definitely Tendriculus.
Oh boy, it's his turn.
Yep.
He's going to swallow Gogmert whole.
Oh, of course. The one who shall not be named is behind this door. How could I not have guessed?
Roll me a fortitude save.
Oh God.
Actually, yes, before you do, let me roll the grapple because he can technically fail the grapple if he rolls low.
It did.
I suspect he will probably pass this grapple, but
These natural ones happen, so better to find out. 21 to confirm the grapple and on a flat-footed
yes, it does
teammate.
confirm the grapple.
Okay, so yeah, roll that fortitude.
Yeah, 17.
That fails. You are paralyzed for. God, I have to shrink down the windows. For 8 rounds,
Jesus.
and you take 7 acid damage as you're being digested.
Emmanuel uses bonded mind he doesn't have to ask the others if they just want to leave.
He just looks at everybody and starts backing away
Which is
himself.
doubly funny because we can't even see you.
Yep. So let's go ahead and go to Afixa. You just saw your goblin friend be grabbed and swallowed by this plant monster.
By this fucking plant giant or whatever this is.
Would Godmert scream?
Probably.
If he could fucking move his vocal cords through the
Before he was
through
swallowed,
the
he would have
paralysis.
definitely. Before you were swallowed, you would have definitely been screaming.
She would
This is
shout
definitely
out
not what
in surprise and anger,
a
seeing
fucking door.
the goblin get swallowed in a smite and charge.
I will tell you, your smite does not work because it is not evil.
Oh shit,
It's a plant.
that's true.
And that will use your usage
Yep.
of smite.
Yep. So she'll still charge and +2 to these attack or to this attack. 20
20 will hit.
for 13 damage.
The damage. It's not going to matter for you much, but I would have moved back a little bit, so you guys will be like right here.
Okay.
If Godmert dies here, I'm never playing a small character again.
I mean, it can swallow whole, medium, and large
Oh,
creatures.
can it?
So yeah.
I thought swirl hole was just for small
Yeah.
characters.
This one's a huge plant, so it can swallow, I think, medium and small.
Yeah.
I wasn't just picking on you because you were small.
It helped, but
Yeah, it helped, but it wasn't the sole reason.
Yeah, the size did help with the whole being grappled thing. Fucking paralyzed for 8 rounds.
Fix doesn't have any light on her at all, does she?
Nope.
Silly dark vision people. Anything I could roll to know about this thing?
That would be a knowledge nature.
I'm gonna hit it on myself next round.
Probably won't, but hey. 16.
Yeah, you don't know, unfortunately.
Of course, Gorgion, the god of foliage.
It's too big to drop into a pit.
And then you run the risk of, dropping Gogmer with him in the pit because he is swallowed.
Well, he's got all that cushion around him. Full of acid, but cushion.
You know, the soft, cushy acid.
Mm-hmm.
Gogmer, you're paralyzed. So I'm just gonna say sorry again, and it is Emmanuel's turn.
Did Rish ever go?
I thought you. Oh,
I couldn't decide
you
on what to
rolled.
do. Yeah, the
Sorry,
knowledge.
my bad. I spaced and oh, he's done. Okay,
Your time is up.
you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
If I knew we were going to be wandering around in the darkness, I would have memorized some light spells as an additional thing. I don't think we ever did anything with those other ever-burning lamps I picked up in various
I know
places.
you sold some of them.
Did I?
Look, Rish, next time we go back to Thistletop, I'll get you a seeing eye goblin.
Well, I know you found like 50 ever-burning candles, and then
Yeah, I
like
sold some
4
of
ever-burning
those, but
torches.
what like those swords from the one statue?
You had like 2 ever-burning torches, I think.
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
turned one of
fish
them
one
into-
out and throw it across the room.
Gotcha.
Generic range attack or something. But just kind of in that general direction. See if I can't light up the rest of the room.
No worries. If you're just trying to hit it, it'll be a roll. But if you're just trying to throw it in the other side, so it'll burn and light up.
Yeah, so it'll light up the room.
Yep. Where do we find a token to use?
Yeah, you can just like put it on the light layer too.
I just like to show the torch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can you guys see the light from it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good action for me. But now I'm kind of wishing I could have dropped a fireball.
Well, let me succeed this knowledge roll on my turn.
Yeah.
And that's not arrogant. I'm just going to use Lore Master so I can take a 20. So it's not me boasting. That's just a class ability.
Yeah, looks like there's a door to the north too.
Oh my god, is this like a Chamber of Secrets thing where they put a basilisk in front of the door?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, that was the Sorcerer's Stone. The basilisk wasn't the Chamber of Secrets, but it was. Never mind, doesn't matter. It's really unimportant.
Okay, Emmanuel, what you doing?
All right, he is going to come see what the party's all about.
Hey, where's Gogmert?
Oh, that's big.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's in a better place.
This is how I would want to go.
Meanwhile, inside the plant, this isn't how I want to go.
I'm an animal
plant
druid, not a
seed?
fucking plant druid.
Yeah, I mean, he's a druid. He would like to go out with a plant inside that. I'm a goblin. I specifically like fire.
All right, he's going to cast Glitter Dust on him and make it so that it doesn't hit a fixer.
Yeah. I forget what glitter dust does in Pathfinder. It's been so long.
Yep.
It blinds them, huh?
Yeah, it blinds it. I don't know if that affects a plant. That might have been a wasted move, but
It'll say if he's immune to the blind condition, because by
15.
default.
What type of spell is this? Will blinded only. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking it up to
It's
make sure.
conjuration. Imagine it's immune to all
Does
the.
it have a sub school?
Creation.
Okay,
Yeah,
conjuration, creation.
Because I know that plant is one of the few non-humanoid creature types they give to player characters.
So yeah, it would affect it. So I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
23 will pass. So it is not.
Oh god.
That's just a high roll. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, 19. Okay. Well, it was an idea. It's still.
Still
You
glitter.
don't know. It could go invisible.
Oh, I didn't know we were fighting fucking Tentacoolio or whatever.
Tendric.
Well, at least it now
Man, I
sparkles.
want that to be their next evolution. Yo, I'm Tentacoolio.
It's just a tentacle that's wearing a backwards baseball cap.
No, it's wearing Squirtle's glasses after he ate it.
Yep. So I am going to do a nature knowledge roll, but I'm going to use my once per day usage of Lore Master, which lets me take a 20.
Didn't you do that already this day?
Nope. I've been keeping track of it.
Gotcha.
So it is going to be a 33 total.
Okay, yeah, this is a Tendriculos.
Close.
It is a creature that is usually brought about through a corruption of nature, sometimes through curses, sometimes through angered spirits of nature. Either way, it is immune to acid.
Okay.
It is immune to all plant traits, means it cannot be charmed, it can't be have any compulsion effects, morale effects, patterns, or phantasms. No paralysis, poison, polymorph, sleep, or stun. It has regeneration that is stopped by bludgeoning or fire. And it can swallow whole.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm going to shout that stuff out as I fire up my Naturalist Bardic Inspiration. Because that'll be my turn.
Gotcha.
So yeah, if you got fire, guys, smoke them while you got them.
It's going to move a little bit down 5 foot. Yeah, it's going to lash its 2 tentacles at Afixa and bite at Reesh. So bite against Reesh, 17, and the 2 tentacles against Afixa.
Miss and miss.
And then it seems to restore some health. And Gogmert takes an additional 2 points of acid damage. And it is Afixa's turn.
Yeah. Upstand shield style and 2-weapon fighting.
And there's no bonuses on top of what's on there.
The first one will be a +1 from guidance. So that painting will be a 19.
Okay, so the 19 will hit.
Okay.
The other 2 will miss. Guys, its skin, even though it's a plant, is kind of slippery from the moisture in this room.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of glide off with a shield, and you just skitter across with the sword. Rish.
Yeah, ducking under that tentacle. Let's take 5 foot back. And
Fireball.
yeah. Well, now I gotta figure out. Yeah.
Oh, did I make it
so
harder for you?
No, that'll still hit it if I cast from there. So I will upcast the damage. I need to put 2 more d6 on this. So that's 32. The reflex
21.
21. Yep.
Okay. Reflex is not its highest, and it will just fail. So you said how
Okay,
much
I'm
damage?
sure it'll take a second for you to microwave gun.
34.
Okay, it's nice and singed, but it's still up.
What'd you just say, Michael?
So I'm
Microwave
sure it's
Gogmert.
going to take a couple rounds for you to microwave Gogmert.
He's well insulated. It's like you've been wrapped in a banana leaf.
I didn't catch if Lucilla started her performance.
I did.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and click that on. It wouldn't affect anything, but
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed that too.
Well,
Alright.
I've retconned a
Natural
lot of
strike.
things already, so.
That's what
yeah.
naturalist you said is.
Yeah. Natural. Yeah.
Okay.
Manuel will use his swift action to put his animal focus on tiger ability, point blank, deadly aim. Still have gravity bow up, so he's going to double attack just to try and lay some damage out. Nope.
Both of them will hit.
Oh, good.
Okay, it is currently in a slump on the ground.
Pull Gogmert out.
Lucilla,
Now wait, did that actually beat it or?
No, well, it needs
It'll regen.
fire damage, otherwise it's just keep regenning. And I'm saying that
What?
in character because I
well,
would
he
know
did fire damage. Yeah, never mind.
I was gonna say, what do you
No,
think
yeah,
fire
so it
was?
doesn't. That is dead then.
Oh.
I missed for some reason. I spaced on fire damage.
So
That's
does
my
not
bad.
arrow
I
damage
mean,
count
in
as fire?
theory, I could have done any other type of the
No,
four
it's just
elements,
the
but-
fireball suspended it until the end of
No,
the
I slipped up there. That was my bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, regeneration stopped as it got seared by the fire, and then
I mean-
with the blows of the arrows pierced it and caused it to finish off and kill it.
Yeah, I mean, if it came down to it, I could always cast Acid Splash with fire damage.
It's immune to acid anyway, but yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah, with
in
fire
my
damage.
ability.
Right over my head.
Yeah,
Uh,
I haven't used it yet, but you know.
Should
I
we
guess,
pull our little friend out?
yeah, I'm on my way to do that. And I'll try to
I will
get
say,
Godfrey out.
even with its dead, it does need to be pulled out or something before you can.
Yeah.
Because you will still take damage on his turn until you get him out.
And that's all I got. I had the double move to get there.
Gotcha.
I did stop the Bardic because it wasn't needed anymore, though.
I fix it.
All right, Fix will try to pull Gogmert out.
Do you want to try to pull him out or do you want to try to cut him out?
Let's try to cut him out.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
+1 from guidance.
If you hit it, which is pretty easy to do, yeah. Roll damage to see, but it has very low HP when you're actually just trying to actually cut him out. Yeah.
Plus that adamantine scimitar.
Yeah. The adamantine does make it definitely easier. It's like surgical the way you cut it free, and Gogmert slips out of the body. Still paralyzed for the next 6 rounds, but...
Oh, guys, I think he's dead.
No, he's very clearly alive.
But he's not moving.
He's
Looks like we should bury him in the next 30 seconds.
You could still see the rage in his eyes. He's all good.
Even through paralyzed, you see Gogmert hold up a middle finger to Manuel.
Through bonded mind.
He is alive.
That's actually a good point. Technically speaking, with bonded mind, he can still communicate with us when he's paralyzed.
Except for Emmanuel.
Except for
Guys, I feel like he's trying to communicate with me from the afterlife.
I love the fact that Emmanuel's like, well, he's not moving. That must mean he's dead. I'm like, wait, so Emmanuel, when you go to sleep, do you think you temporarily die?
Well, not caring nearly as much
Of
about
course,
the
he's
goblin.
undead.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I
check this door for traps.
Monster's belly.
Probably not find anything.
Yeah, you don't have effective traps. I will give you the flavor text now that things are settled for this room. It's damp, it's steamy, it reeks of rotting vegetable matter and fungus. Pools of mud and stagnant water dot the mossy floor, and the walls are caked in puffy fungus and mold. Clearly there was a tendriculus down here that somehow the Grolls had gotten down here. But yeah, you do see what Rich sees is a door to the north. Right up here that he examined, but Gogmert's paralyzed for 5 more rounds.
This is tendriculus.
Hey,
It is getting tendriculus.
Emmanuel.
He'll come in.
Quick, Lucille, there's a door that he can't unlock because he's paralyzed.
I'm fine. That was more of an out of character thing.
I know.
He's going to pat Gogmert on the head. You'll make it through, buddy. Search for gold.
Okay, Lucille.
Are you searching for gold on the plant creature or on Gogmert?
Not on Gog.
The plant has nothing. It is a plant.
He's already given all of his treasures over to his fellow goblin friends.
And as we all know, money doesn't grow on trees, so.
No, it grows in a mine.
What about in its belly?
I guess I'll try to pick up my goblin friend and drag him over here. I'm not very strong, but I don't imagine he's very heavy.
Yeah, you can move him. It's easy enough.
Yep, part of the
he's
Pathfinder.
light, so it's just like that. It's like when you see somebody carrying their friend out of a bar that's had a few too many.
Drag him out of all the
It's like when you
allergy
see
and-
someone carrying their friend out of a
Like
bar
right
who's
here.
been paralyzed by a tendriculus.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
like someone taking him from a roofied date.
Okay, I fix it.
All right.
To be fair, my maximum lift capacity was increased by my Pathfinder product prestige. So
How much can you lift now?
let me look. Let's see. A light load is 32 pounds, medium load 64 pounds, heavy load 97 pounds. I can lift over my head 97 pounds. I can lift off the ground 194, and I can push drag 485.
Well, you'll at least be able to drag us out if we get unconscious.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like I can, according to the numbers, I can move you guys.
Yeah, Emmanuel's not much stronger.
So what you doing at the door?
Probably not gonna open it at this point. Just stand and keep an eye on the door in case something lunges out. More or less defending Rish.
Not see any trap or trickery on door. But another set of eyes would be good. Then turns to go pick up her torch.
No worries. But yeah, the door itself doesn't look like it has like a lock or anything, or even a handle. It just has like a latch that's holding it shut.
Okay. Latch on the okay.
On the
I see
door.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Like it's like a metal latch that they just holds the door shut,
Yeah.
but it's not like locked or anything,
Okay.
or like it doesn't have a handle or anything.
And what you see, a menacing gazebo. Anyway, that's probably both our turns, so.
The house is mimic.
Gogmar's paralyzed for 4 more rounds. Emmanuel, what you doing?
I get ready. Draw a name on the door. You want to open it up, Fix?
Do we want to wait till Gogmert's back up and moving?
Oh, yeah.
So you guys gonna skip for the next 5 rounds?
Yeah, I don't have anything to get him out of it faster.
Okay. I'm just asking. I can fast forward the time. I just wanted to.
I imagine we've lost a minute of.
Might as well
So
check
he
the
was
door.
paralyzed for 8 rounds. Yeah, so another minute.
Yeah, we don't want to engage into the next room where the Omnitriculus is. Something.
The gay Zebo.
Mhm.
I just remember that from Munchkin when Kenneth mentioned it.
Okay. So who wants to open the door? We'll go ahead and go to their turn, I guess.
Fix will open it. She would be saying.
Yeah,
directly
someone
in front
else
of
open this one.
Lucilla went up as if she wanted to. Fix jumps in.
I just stepped closer to make sure. Once again, the door thing was out of character.
As you open the
Chest.
door, you see a large chest sitting in the wall of this low ceiling chamber. Doesn't look like there's like room for anything else in the room. Just a single chest.
Looks like
Yeah.
it was guarding. So whoever wants to try their hand at opening this treasure chest.
No one
All
guards a mimic with a
just-
tendricus.
Second time's the charm.
Just to be safe, she'll poke the chest
Poke.
with the first one.
It attacks.
Does it do anything there?
Nope. No
Okay.
mimic behavior.
I am going to do a perception check for traps on the outside and a lock. 22.
Does not appear locked or trapped.
I am going to do a perception check if there's some sort of mechanism that would trigger from the inside. 27.
Why are you so jumpy?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of open the door and the thing just a crack to see if there's any kind of trap. There's nothing.
Okay. I will perform a perception check for magical runes.
Okay, roll perception.
Natural 20.
With that, you can be rest assured that it is not trapped in any way, shape, or form.
Is the ceiling trapped?
What about
There's nothing about this room is trapped.
underside pressure plate?
Nothing.
Overside pressure plate.
Nothing.
Trickily
Trap.
worded legal documentation.
Infrared laser.
But with that, you go down.
But yeah, inside is a quite substantial amount of things. There is a agate-studded gold ring, a necklace of emeralds and silver, a small pair of leather gloves with pearls embedded in them, assorted coinage, a ruby inlaid red dragon scale cloak.
Oh.
There is an elven-made bow, and a series of other weapons. There's like some knives, some axes.
Let me get this right. I open a door and I get Tendriculus. Fix opens a door and she gets treasure room. I see how it is,
Yeah.
Richard.
As you're looking
she
in,
has talking birds and a white pony that's magical. She is a Disney princess. Just get over it. We know
as
that.
you're all looking in this chest, you hear some footsteps down the way you would come in, the empty hallway.
I'm on it.
And stepping around the corner, you see Shalelu. She's like, "Oh, hey, everybody! This is a damp room. What's going on?"
We killed that.
And I gesture to the big plant thing.
Huh. Well, you had an eventful time.
Weren't you supposed to be watching the ogre outside?
But she kind of like stops and kind of thinks for a minute. I was. She kind of stinks for a second. Son of a bitch! I was brainwashed. And she turns and runs to the outside. And we're gonna flash to your animal companions real quick.
Oh yeah, let's bring on the fight.
So I'm gonna move your tokens over there. Your characters aren't there, but I'm gonna use your tokens so you have light
Useless
sources.
elf.
And I'll move you to the ground floor. As I will tell you, she had suggestion cast on her to take a nice slow walk down to her friends. So this is going to happen over the course of 6 rounds. If the fight's over before then, they are going to have been gone by the time you get up here where your things are dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and get initiatives rolled for Scrimshaw, Tangletooth, and Juan.
And I'll just watch.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Reach is
you guys
just like
are
navigating.
ready to kick some ass.
I would love it if the animal companions just killed everyone.
I mean,
They do.
I'm not even going to be mad if that happens. That'll be badass.
They unlock their final form with their masters away.
Oh my god, that reminds me. You guys are familiar with that internet joke about Ultra Instinct Shaggy?
Yeah.
Did you see the new animated Mortal
The
Kombat
Mortal
movie?
Kombat?
The WB logo thing?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll find that while you guys are doing this fight.
Ed Boon has been joking about putting Shaggy in Mortal Kombat for a while.
I'm just sitting here without a dog in this fight.
I'm pretty sure there are no dogs in this fight.
That helps, yes.
This one was not supposed to be here. I don't know why I copied that one. Okay. So bring it into descending order. Scrimshaw's up first.
There we go. 14-second video there when you're interested.
I'm going to have to do this first.
The fact that it's official is what makes it wonderful.
I'd watch the shit out of Shaggy basically going Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Considering they did that in a movie of Scooby-Doo,
essentially.
Like they brainwashed him into thinking he was a badass kung fu artist.
Yeah, he was fearless, and that's just what he could naturally do if he wasn't scared of everything.
Right.
Tangletooth Jr., sorry. Scrimshaw is the one I need to move. Alright, Scrimshaw's going to move up here. Going to use my buy and trip.
That'll miss.
Darn.
You wouldn't know the character's name, but Sugar's gonna go.
These are just me, or do these two look like there's something out of Rick and Morty?
Maybe a little.
Just their proportions.
Gonna stab at and miss the cat. Jeppo's gonna go and flank the kitty. So +2 to this roll. We didn't need it. 31 for 14 damage against Scrimshaw. Tangletooth.
Tangletooth is going to attack the Quasimodo-looking guy over here.
I mean, he does have a hunchback.
Yep. Get flanking.
Which one are you you're attacking? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw someone click on this one.
So that'll be +2
+2 to the roll. That will hit.
plus trip.
Does not trip.
All right, and that will be a full attack as well, which means I think it will get the 2 claws, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, damn. Does not confirm, but nat 20, that'll hit.
And 2.
That'll also hit. Wait, did I reduce Tangle 2's health? I did. I clicked on his to. I'm a dummy.
Yeah, I already reduced Scrimshaw's health.
No, I accidentally reduced Tangletooth instead of one of the ogres.
Okay, got it. Yes, please do not.
Mammy is going to cast Suffocation on Juan.
Yeah, that's the part that worries me.
So I need a Fortitude save.
Richard found a way to thin out the party a bit.
Richard, did you change some stuff on Juan's
I did not.
page? Okay.
Eh?
Well, that succeeds.
How many rounds are we looking to do here?
He said 6, I believe.
Yeah, before you basically, she took a nice leisurely stroll to get down to you guys, which took a full 6 rounds. So from then, you guys can book it up here, but for 6 rounds, this is going to go on uninterrupted. Because I rolled before we started the session because I knew what she was going to do, and I rolled a natural 2 on Shalelu's will save.
Yeah.
And the suggestion was take a nice leisurely stroll to your friends.
Juan wants to
Probably saved her life, to be
you guys
honest.
should just let me kill that stupid elf.
Juan's attacking what?
Listen,
this
we
guy?
can't kill Shalelu. She's in jail.
The one that's tied up?
Oh, I rolled I hit the wrong button. So,
Because this one's on the ground and tied up. So if you want, you can attack it.
Plus, she was the one that alerted us that the animals are under attack.
oh yeah, no, he wouldn't want to attack that one. What Juan is going to do is Juan is going to burrow
Okay.
at his movement speed of 40 feet. And he is going to come out over here. And he is going to try and bite her.
Gotcha.
33.
That'll bite. Let me check her CMD. Yeah, her CMD is pretty low. That grapples her.
So she takes 14 and 16.
Yep. She's hurting.
And now she's going to have a harder time casting spells.
Yep. Unfortunately, suffocation lasts for 3 rounds, whether the first one's failed or passed anyway. So that might help, but you never know. Juan has pretty high fortitude, if I remember. So
Got at least a +7.
Hopefully the long over here.
this one's gonna provoke actually, no, he can just 5 foot because he's like, no, mama. And he's going to attack Juan.
Come on, low rolls. Yeah, low rolls.
Keep that snake off, Mom.
Lightning strikes him and he dies.
Keep that snake off, mama. All right. Scrimshaw's going to attack Quasimodo as well.
I mean, they're pack animals. Well, I don't know what cats are, but they've been raised as such.
I would adore it if the animal companions won this fight.
Right.
I would love it. I wouldn't even be mad.
Yeah.
Come on,
15
they're
hit.
all just sitting on corpses.
Or it would be 17.
17
Come
will
back up, they're all dead. The animals are just slowly devouring them.
14 to
will not
trip.
succeed the CMD.
All right. And then 1 claw and 2 claw.
Second one will hit. Okay. These two are tied up with Scrimshaw at the moment.
Or I would be able to 5-foot step at the end of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I would 5-foot step Scrimshaw down this way.
Oh, well, in that case, this one's going to Mama.
Might provoke.
I would say probably not because Juan's grappling the Mama.
Yep. Fair.
25 for 15 against Juan.
That would hit. Is he using a evil weapon?
No.
Okay.
Jeppo's gonna go. and is going to attack Scrimshaw.
I'm sorry, Quasi Jeffo.
26 will hit for 11 damage to Scrimshaw. And it is Tangletooth's turn.
Alright, Tangletooth's going to 5-foot step up to get that flanking on Quasi Jeffo. Hit him with a bite.
Okay, that will hit. Will not trip. Miss and miss. Oh, wait, no, flanking with that one, so that one will hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Mammy's turn. Now I have to remember how casting while grappled is handled.
If I remember correctly, you just can't use somatic components.
Yeah, that's like 80% of spells.
Yeah.
Mammy might just have to try to raffle him.
Is it just somatic or is it material too?
I know somatic for certain, but material would make sense.
Yeah.
And you probably still have the whole casting AOO thing.
It says attempt to cast a spell without somatic components and whose material components, if any, the defender has in hand.
Okay.
So she has to already have them in hand.
Yeah, so most material components are out of the question anyways as well.
So I'm just looking at her spells right now because that will definitely reduce what she can do.
Mm-hmm. And being a strength-based creature, it has a pretty hardy advantage on grapple.
Oh, she does have one.
Huh?
Blindness, deafness.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, he still has to roll for suffocation because that's still going. So
Okay.
roll 2 fortitude saves.
Suffocation. 12. So
Okay,
he
that'll
fails that.
fail. So on
What?
his next turn, he falls unconscious at 0 hit points.
Wow, that is
So
a really
actually-
strong spell.
Yeah, so actually, if she sees this take effect, she will not cast that. She will just wait her turn. And Juan falls to 0, and let's go over. And he should have been staggered the previous round anyway, but I forgot about that, so it's already done.
All right.
I think you're wrong, Richard. It says the target can attempt to resist the spell's effects with a fort save. If he succeeds, he is merely staggered for 1 round as he gasps for breath, period.
On the target's next turn, he falls unconscious 1 round later.
You're skipping.
Yeah.
You're skipping.
So it's only
Oh.
one save.
Okay, no, I was thinking of a different one because I was thinking of, you know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the spell Eye Bite. So no, so it's just
Either
staggered.
way, that's still a strong spell.
Oh, that still will be the fortitude for the blindness then.
Okay.
So it'll still fail the blindness, so he will be blinded. But
Well,
I
you
think
don't need to see the grapple.
She has to get over his spell resistance.
Because freaking celestial templates.
and that's
It's not high. It's only SR 12.
Still a possibility of failure.
yeah, and she has a plus 11, so she gets a natural 1. So I'm just gonna roll a flat d20 because if she gets a natural 1, it's auto fail.
Ah.
But 1 is blinded.
Good news is she's still grappled.
Oh yeah.
Constrict isn't affected.
But you do lose your dexterity bonus to AC and -2 to AC on top of that.
Okay.
And everything is a 50% mischance, but I will say since you're already grappling, you can maintain grapples without mischance.
Yeah.
We're in
that's
the
fair.
3rd round now, right? 3rd or 4th?
On Scrimshaw's turn, that'll be the start of the 3rd round.
All right. So Juan is going to maintain the grapple. And in doing
roll to
so,
maintain.
he constricts in maintaining.
Yep, she's hurting from that.
So that's passive. Then he is going to bite her again.
This will be a mischance if you're going to bite her again, though.
Yeah. But he's still maintaining. This is just that second action he gets.
That'll miss anyway before you even have to roll mischance. So
Okay.
yeah, in his blind state, he just goes wide as he tries to bite at her head. Okay. Let me see what they're. Hograth. So he's going to power attack this. So it'll be his base attack -2, but +4 to this. -2 to hit, but a +4 to the attack roll or the damage roll.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
His AC is down to 18, so that hits.
So, okay, so that's 20 points of damage. And I think that's the only attack he can do. So, yeah.
That's 5.
Scrimshaw,
Gonna continue to chew on this guy.
as you do. That'll hit. Oh, that might trip. Let me just double check. CM Dizzle is 21 exactly, so that does trip him.
All right. Claw.
Hit.
Still
And
not.
I will save you the time. He is no longer up.
All right. So 1 down, 3 to go. Start of the 3rd round.
I will just highlight that if the animal companions do win this, that means they are officially stronger than the party.
Well, she's also out of a lot of spells and grappled right now.
Yeah, I
And
know,
we're
but
not
she
all
like
funneled
held us
they're
at
not
bay
all
all by
funneled into a
herself.
hallway.
It was mostly that black tentacles in the hallway.
Yeah, and then all the animals just kicking the shit out of them.
I think that will miss Juan.
Yep.
Okay, Tangletooth.
Tear him up, Tangletooth.
All right.
I was helping to take down Mammy, but they're your cats.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Either whether I should help mitigate the damage from these guys or attack Mammy.
I mean, it really depends on what you think Animal would do. Would they go for the smaller, weaker targets or the bigger, slower one?
That's grappled.
Yeah.
Arguably
Again,
fun.
You can make an argument either way. It's just what you think your animals would do.
We're gonna go because they've used pack tactics up to this point. We're gonna go for Mammy.
Yeah, I can see that. They worked with Juan enough at this point.
So going to charge up here. So this will be a +4.
Plus, she does not get her
Dex.
Dex.
Oh, she doesn't have any
takes
anyway.
-4 to Dex, so -2 to AC.
So this will be at +4, so 18.
-2, that'll still miss.
Darn. All right.
She's a lot of shit on her, like buff-wise. Okay, so now I have to figure out what the fuck she's gonna do now.
Get her ankles chewed on by some cats.
Mentally commit suicide.
Run away.
Submit to death.
These are all
The
good
question is,
suggestions.
this is a question I have for probably Kenneth will probably know best. If you have a staff, and it has magic in it, does it still require the components, or does it cast straight from the staff?
I want to say it's from the staff because the staff has charges like other things.
Yeah, you don't need material components from the staff.
So she is going to magic missile from her staff to Juan because she wants out of this.
Is the staff a two-handed weapon?
She's holding it in one hand, and
Yeah,
it's her spell focus.
Yeah, you don't need to hold it in two hands to use the magic in a staff.
Let's see, it's
kind of like how you can hold a wand in your teeth.
It's only at first level. It's just 1d4 plus 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
Hey, that's what you can do. 3 points to Juan.
Okay. That's not affected by DR, right? That's just physical attacks.
That's just straight damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's force damage.
Although I do have to roll a spell penetration, which gets it.
Yeah.
Man, if I had tried to break out of the grapple, that would have been great. Okay, Juan.
That was magic missile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. He is going to use his smite on Mammy,
Okay.
I
which
forgot he had that.
totally forgot to do earlier.
Although it doesn't really add much to hit because it's charisma based for hit to hit, but
yeah,
it does add
just adds
damage.
5 damage.
And to AC, though, right? A bit to AC.
You know, gonna be honest,
From her,
the
yeah.
animal companions are handling this better than I thought they would. We're about to go into the
It's
fourth
more than
round.
5. It's his hit die to damage. So,
Well, it's when you have a giant snake that can grapple and deal damage while grappling.
Yeah.
Kind of
Tank.
facilitates a caster.
so 7 extra damage if he can maintain grapple.
Oh yeah, that'll be 10.
And
She is not
23.
looking great.
23 damage, and then he is going to try and bite her.
Wait, if you maintain the grapple, I thought that takes your turn.
No,
No.
if you maintain the grapple to maintain the grapple, but then
Okay.
you can perform other action upon the defender as a standard action.
Another why can't you get the natural one to maintain the grapple?
You see,
goddamn it?
Richard, if you consult the flow chart,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on the flow chart.
Consult the
I've got to
flow
have it open. And one of
I'm
those
glad she
actions
healed up
can
before
be
this
to
fight.
attack.
I'm just saying that now.
All right, so misses the attack again. And he is... All right, he's going to stick it out, even though he's blind.
I can't hit the brass barn.
you know, it's honestly kind of noble they came on this rescue mission for this one ogre. You wouldn't think they would.
Well, that's their mistake.
Well, maybe they just came to try and kill the animals for food.
Round
That
4.
is a possibility.
They assumed we're the most powerful group in the party, but no.
The
Yeah.
animals
Animals.
secret sauce the whole time.
And if Emmanuel could just be out here to use some of Juan's tricks.
You know, I gotta say, if they somehow win before we get up there, I think some of us are obligated to play them as PCs, like split companion
Oh,
roles.
totally.
All right, moving up this way. Scrimshaw's going to bite. Does not hit, I do not
No.
think.
4.
Probably 14, or 16, but 18 didn't hit last time. So.
Uh-huh.
Question really is, can they beat off the snake before?
Yeah.
Wording.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
can they what the snake?
Can they beat off the snake attacking their mom before two pussies get their time in?
That's not any better.
Oh my goodness! If
They
Edmer-
missed again!
Edmer,
Richard, the
It would
twos,
just-
man!
a giant armored snake.
What am I
attacked
gonna do? I can't roll for shit.
and it would just say,
All right,
Snake
full attack
snake
from the
attacking
cat.
their mom.
Yes. Oh,
Bite, claw. Those are all at +2.
The second 2 will hit.
All right.
Yeah,
Uh,
damage.
Yeah, she's hurting, but she can't really do much. What can this do?
I blocked.
I wish we could see the fucking chuckle fucks.
What does she have? Not a
You know
whole
what?
lot.
They're also
So
they're
very
like the fat guy skinny guy combo from every cartoon.
Mhm.
The fact that she can't use verbal or somatic components is baffling.
Oh,
Yeah, it
yeah,
shuts
there's a
down
reason
the
why grappling is so good on casters.
Yeah.
There's a feat I think that lets you get rid of them or something,
Yeah,
or maybe
still
that's verbal component.
Oh shit! I actually have to give her health back. I forgot she has DR. That's helping a little bit then.
Well, I bypassed DR.
No, not for you, but for the cats.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
She has a set amount because Kenneth would know because of Stone Skin.
Well, do the cats look like they're doing anything with their damage? Because if they
No.
don't, they might move on to other targets.
After that one, you can definitely tell that from this turn on, because they wouldn't know, but Stone Skin has a certain amount of DR before it goes away.
Yeah, it absorbs a set amount. But anyway,
I guess she's just gonna try to break free. It's a CMB if you don't have anything else.
it's against his CMD. But
Well, that's
It
T-bar.
is your What are you trying to do? Trying
For
to
Break
some
free.
reason, I
Escape.
suspect Mammy
attempt
doesn't
to
have
break
a great
free.
face.
Defender makes a CMB or escape artist check versus the attacker's CMD.
Okay. So her CMB is not terrible, but it's probably not going to be good enough. 3 against the CMD.
No, he has a 26.
And that would be lowered, I think, from being blinded, doesn't it?
No.
It affects Dex.
Yeah,
maybe.
in effect, blinded.
But I think blinded does go into CMD. I mean, Dex does go
I
into
don't
CMD.
believe so.
I think
Yeah, it's
only for the
10
magic
plus Dex and Strength plus BAB.
If it removes Dex, he'd be down to a 24.
Okay, so she still couldn't get through, but good to know for the future.
Yeah.
Go on.
All right, he's still going to maintain
So much.
Yep.
and try and
I roll 2s, you roll 14s.
An extra 7
That's-
damage because of the smite, right?
yeah, 7 extra damage,
Yeah, she's not happy. Like, again, I'm glad I had her heal before this fight.
and he's going to
She would
try
be
to
dead long time.
he's going to try and bite.
28.
Okay, roll me a 50-50. So
Yep.
D100.
Hit on one.
Remarkably well.
D100. You hit on 1 to 40, 1 to 50.
So that's a hit. So she takes
Yeah,
16 more.
she's on her last legs. She
16
can't break
plus
free.
7. Your smite still applies.
Yeah, 16 plus 7 would be 23, and then she
Yeah,
also
I know,
takes the constrict.
I have it calculated already. I added that. She's in single digits.
Yes. Just one more round. Bring this
See
thing
if I can
home,
get above
guys.
a 2. Nope.
Oh my gosh, Richard.
All right, seeing their attacks aren't doing anything to Mammy, they're going to move
They
down
can do
to
pretty
the
good damage if they could ever hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's just I can't get above a fucking 2.
to the softer, squishier target down here. Seems like going to be a full attack.
Get him scrimshaw.
1.
Yeah.
See if it trips. Doesn't
Nope.
Probably doesn't trip.
But definitely would hit with 20, I'd imagine.
It does.
So 17 damage overall. It looks like. What's its depending on its AC? I don't know if 18
Yeah,
hits.
The 18 hits.
All right, 17 damage.
Gotcha. So, whoop. That one will hit.
That's a hit.
And so that will be higher because I forget this one has Furious Focus. Only Sugar has it, of course. I should have given it to everybody. So that is
Furious
another
Focus.
4 on top of that. 16.
Great feat.
Especially when creatures only have 1 attack.
There's pretty much, if you're playing a barbarian, there's pretty much no reason not to take Furious Focus.
Okay,
A
tangle.
two-handed barbarian, of course. I guess if you're doing like double weapons or a weapon and a shield or something like that. All right, coming around, gonna do a bite.
Flanking.
You don't get flanking. I think if the wand's blinded.
Oh yeah.
I can smell him.
Does one actually have
Just
a
let,
scent ability?
just let me take a fucking win here.
No.
All right.
That'll hit.
He does have scent.
10 damage, and
He
then
does
I'll
have
do.
scent though.
But it still causes a mischance if you're blinded.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'll do a trip.
That will trip.
So he falls on his ass.
Yep.
And then
I will
Mammy.
come on. So long as she doesn't break out, I think Juan can bring this thing home.
Oh,
So I think she's out.
it's possible.
Yeah, because he said 24 before, so she's gonna 5 foot away from the fucking
Sorry,
snake.
I didn't realize I was muted. That's her action.
Yeah, she's gonna
But
5
she's
foot
definitely
away.
free.
Juan, 5 foot up and bring it home.
Come on,
You know what's
Juan,
funny?
knock it out of the park.
Last time we leveled up, I almost gave Juan blind fighting. I took
That would've
lightning
been the
reflexes instead.
Now you know.
Before you attack, I think she might have immediate action spells that she might expend here. So let me just double check before you roll.
I want this so bad. You guys have no idea. I just want to run up here and be like, "We're here to." Oh shit!
We are on round 5, I believe.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep. So after round 6, you guys can start making your way up. I can check the movement then. But yeah, go ahead for one. She doesn't actually have any of the spells left that she can do.
All right, let me see what scent does.
Probably at least let you smell her general direction.
Yeah, you'll be able to go up to her regardless with
Yeah.
sense. It's still you still get a mischance, I think.
It just helps you identify invisible targets.
Yeah, drops to 15 of damage. So can detect opponents within.
Yeah.
If you're within 5 feet of the source, it pinpoints the source's location. But I imagine I still have a mischance.
Yeah. Being blinded just infers a mischance regardless.
Yeah.
Unless you have special things to avoid that.
I would agree with that.
Technically, if you can't see your target, you're supposed to declare a square and then you roll mischance.
Well, he can pinpoint with scent as long as he's within 5
So
feet.
roll me a
Yeah.
D100.
All right.
Come on, knock it out of the park, Juan.
Get out of my.
Yeah.
Yeah. She goes down.
Well, we knew that already, but
Oh God.
The visual I could have done without.
This one's gonna stand. So I think the 2 cats will provoke.
That will provoke, and they're both going to bite, so maybe trip them again.
You can't trip when I'm.
You can't trip when they're getting back up.
because you're doing the attacks of opportunity as they're getting up, so they're still technically prone.
So I do.
So you can't make
the
somebody
trip
prone
loop
from
is
prone.
impossible.
I do believe
We
since
failed on
Juan is
that.
no longer grappled, and he does have set to pinpoint targets within 5 feet, he also gets an AO with a mischance still. But
I'll take it.
that's how I thought it was.
Roll a D100 for Juan. The other 2 will both hit. That'll hit. Yeah, this guy's not long for this world either. But he doesn't. He is going to grab his only potion and feed it to Mammy and see if he can bring her back up.
No.
Well, isn't he grappled now?
Yeah, isn't he grappled by the constrict though?
I don't think you can grapple on an AOO.
I think with the grab
It's
ability,
part of the
anytime you
attack.
hit
Yeah,
with that
it's part of
attack,
his
you
bite
grab.
attack.
Are you sure? Because I thought we talked about this and it wasn't a thing you could do.
we figured out the trip wasn't. I don't know. Yes.
I'm looking at it right now. Someone already. It's like one of the number 1 things when you Google it. It's still in my search log. Yeah, anytime. So he is grappled. Never mind, he's dead with that extra damage. Fuck you guys.
I was going to walk over his corpse.
I'm just a spectator here, Richard. I have no animal.
Yeah.
Again, I can't even really be mad.
I'm
You should
just a
probably
cheerleader.
send that
Come
token.
on, this is just fun.
Full attack.
I'm just gonna play Juan and give up the character because
Well,
Yep. I'm just gonna. Yeah,
those,
he is tripped.
there we go.
Oh my God. That definitely, that's a crit confirm.
Yeah, he's on the ground.
Oh.
And if he stands up, I think everyone might have already expended the AOO, so he probably can stand up.
Nope, Scrimshaw can because it just ended the turn.
Yeah.
So now he stands up and Scrimshaw approaches and Scrimshaw.
It's another attack. For max damage.
Does Juan have multiple AOs?
Oh, I don't think he does.
You have combat reflexes.
Good, because fuck that.
No, he does not.
Good, because fuck that
Okay.
snake.
Get
I'm
him,
gonna kill him.
Get him combat reflexes, man. Next level up, do it.
Roll a D100. See if you can hit.
Well,
Oh,
no,
no.
he does not have
He
combat.
does not. Okay. Oh lord. Well, he's up.
Good thing these
He's gonna
cats
swing-
can charge
he's gonna
for hundreds
swing
and
at Juan.
hundreds of feet.
Yep. That's a 3.
All right, Tangletooth 5 foot stepping up. And full attack.
I mean, fuck, man. A 3 rolls a 15. I just can't roll worth crap.
Yeah.
Okay, he's dead. No, he's dead, Jim. Just let him die.
Next
Command
round
will
we-
start eating.
Next round, we all come up out
the
of the
cats are
front
just
door, and
sitting
you
on
see
top
them
of the
all
corpse.
dead on the ground.
Yeah. So yeah, you come up.
Can one
And
just
you
be
witness
laying
to-
right here on top of her?
Yeah, so you come up and you see this bloodbath of these animals.
I just look at all the dead ogre kin and the ogre that was kicking our ass, and I just go, well, shit.
Imagine the cats are licking this guy's face off.
If this
Yeah,
guy's
there's-
conscious, finally, he's probably crying.
Shalala was the first one back. Shalala was the first one back up, and she's like, "Oh, guys, I think your pets are fine." like, damn.
Wow. Shalalu, I didn't know that they were guarding you.
And this is why we
Apparently.
don't take our pets into every encounter.
Quick, everyone take leadership in an animal companion class. We need to have 2 like separate parties, one of people, one of animals.
And then they fight.
I would love it if the inevitable big bad of this AP was defeated not by a group of plucky adventurers, but by literal wildlife.
Right.
I was tempted to take the familiar.
As we walk out, Gogmert will walk alongside Shalelu, and he'll just say loud enough for her to hear, and he'll mutter, "Remember this."
Like she's like looks over and like, a couple of us are gonna have to bury the hatchet eventually.
Oh, I plan on burying a hatchet.
Not what I meant.
Yeah.
We still need this one.
I mean, don't execute him. That's not right.
He's like just crying through the gag. He's like, whoa.
It might be
You could knock him out, but
You're good at that. And just walk over to the critters.
one. Is everything okay?
Great coils seem pretty hurt, but as does one of cat.
his eyes are probably all milky. Because
Yeah.
he's still blinded. That spell's permanent.
Yep.
Something is definitely wrong with Juan. Let's see, what would I have to roll to know?
I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out that he's blinded.
Yeah, he can't.
I'm pretty sure. And also, you've seen Reese do that to somebody else.
I thought I had.
We have to find some way to get him his eyesight back.
Gogmert, can you remove that kind of curse?
What would you need to remove it?
Remove blindness, I think.
Hold on, let me
Or
check
remove
something.
curse, I think also hard.
Blindness.
No, I think it's like restoration or something.
Yeah, remove blindness, deafness is an actual spell. It is a 3rd level alchemist, cleric, oracle, paladin spell. I cannot make scrolls my ability lets me produce scrolls and potions of equivalent cost, but 3rd level spells are too expensive for me at this
Yeah, so you
juncture.
need a cleric of 3rd level or 5th level.
Mhm.
Fix, do you have any in your...
Move curse is 3rd level paladin, but I think that's too high for fix at the moment.
I just
Well, so is
saw
remove
that.
blindness, deafness.
Yeah, so
I just-
at least I fucking gimped the snake for a couple of minutes.
Remove curse is 4th level, but I don't have that at the moment.
Just throw her in the fire with everybody. He goes into.
Well, we're going
Well,
to search them first.
Let's search items, because out of character,
You mentioned a staff.
a staff that shot magic missile. That sounds nice.
Yeah, and technically, I think a staff goes off of the casting level of the user, so should have been higher, but it still wouldn't have affected Juan too much.
Fortunately, it doesn't look like any of these are druid spells, so I don't think I can help, even if we waited a day.
Yeah.
So you do find a few things. In addition to the stuff you've had, I'll just say for the ease of it, you guys go back and retrieve the stuff from downstairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do detect some things as magic. There is the bow from downstairs. There is the staff she's carrying. There's the gloves from downstairs. And let's see,
I mean, I can start doing some
spellcrafts.
I mean, passive 29, so.
Yeah, so I can just tell you.
Red cloak.
And then she also has a wand on her.
Well, no,
All right, I'm putting this stuff
Wand is
in the
off
loop.
for now, right?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I cannot fucking believe that just happened.
No, she doesn't
I
have a
thought
wand. You
for
already got
sure
that.
the animal companions were dead.
They
I'm-
went into that combat so confident that they outnumbered them and outclassed them.
Well, to be
God.
fair, Juan had a burrow speed and fucking ridiculous to hit. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Too bad Juan forgot to smite until halfway.
That
through
was
the fight.
definitely not even. It didn't even have to do with wands to hit. It was just their inability to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
that's
After all
you
those
would hit.
attacks,
Hey,
they definitely could have
It's not
taken
their
one down if
inability
they
to hit.
just hit
That's
a few more
my
times.
inability.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just your notorious dice rolls.
Yeah, if
I
you had
rolled how
landed
many
one
twos?
of those 7 blows, Juan was going to retreat underground.
I had rolled, I swear, 6 2s and then a natural 1. Anyway.
You did roll, I think, 6 twos.
So the staff is a staff of minor arcana. I'll just go ahead and show it to you. Can hold a shield and a magic missile, a couple of magic missiles. Still, don't balk at a free staff.
Yeah, I mean, it takes the highest level spell it can cast to recharge it 1 charge, so.
Yeah, that's what you do on downtime.
I mean, that's 5 free magic
Good.
missiles, pseudo free.
And if I remember correctly, staves, you just have to be a spellcaster of the same type to use them.
I don't even know if you have to be the same type to use a staff.
You can UMD it.
Okay. 'Cause
And
I
the
just
gloves
didn't
are gloves of arrow snaring.
I wonder who we're giving these to.
Twice per day, the wearer can act as if you had the snatch arrow speed, even if you don't have the prerequisites.
I don't think Juan can wear those.
He just
Darn.
has one at the end of his tail.
It says you have to wear both for it to be effective.
Yeah.
So, sucks to suck.
One on each fang.
The weapon itself is a shocking longbow, shocking composite longbow.
Actually, I would say maybe give Lucilla these if
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't
you
know. It
just have
seems
to-
like more of a utility thing. The snatch arrows feat.
Yeah. I was just bringing up about the staff thing because, technically speaking, I could use it too. No, it's not just a Rish thing. Because I've got pretty good UMD, and even if it was requiring arcane, bards are technically arcane casters.
It would give you
Yeah,
an
it would
actual
be a
attack.
step above your what do you do?
Throwing
4
max.
damage on a crit.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, I didn't build a character to be good at dealing damage, so this is exactly as planned. I'll have you know.
So if anyone wants to roll an appraise for the non-magical stuff, I can fill you in on that.
What was the magic wand?
No, I forgot that I had already. The magic wand was in her personal possession that Reach had already looted with the book. So
Fair. My appraise is not the best.
19, that'll do it. So you find this much in coinage. The necklace and ring together are worth 500 gold pieces. The ruby inlaid dragon scale cloak is worth 600. And actually, that's all the monetary stuff that's worth any value. And then again, there's just a bunch of possessions. It looks like there's some leather armor. There's a shocking longbow. There's some axes and daggers. It looks like it might belong to whoever humanoid they might have captured. Or though there you see the ones that they have are very nice quality. It looks like if they kept these, they might have been worth more, as in masterwork, but it doesn't really come into play for you guys since you have the magical buffing thing from the favored automatic progression.
Yeah, masterworks are still worth more money, but
Yeah.
they might also be the property of the people we're trying to rescue.
So I assume you guys want to go to the barn now?
Is that Bo's shocking burst?
No, just shocking.
So it's
Okay.
just a flat 1d6.
Seems like the next logical place.
I mean, even if it's not your primary thing, Emmanuel, you might consider keeping in your Isteri-style golf bag of bows.
That would
in case-
be a very good idea.
Just in case we run into something
So-
that needs shocking.
Mm-hmm.
So what we
Yeah.
learned here today is next time, take one inside and leave Emmanuel outside.
Just
I mean,
send
pretty
Wand
much.
and the cats.
Man,
Just send
We're
Wand
the
and the
animal
cats
companion.
with Gogmart riding on top of one cat, and we'll be good.
So entering inside the what looks like a barn / kennel of some kind, you see several mounds of molding hay, grain stores, and a large but very crude still. Two catwalks rise up along the walls, leading to doors near the ceiling. Lower, a pair of massive doors boarded up with thick timbers that allows access to the room beyond. Several dingy kennels are built into the walls under the catacombs. You assume held the dogs that you had dealt with before you had even made it here.
Search the area, look around for anything that stands out with the perception.
Also, I don't have a light source anymore.
Weird. He's door back here.
I would just add it myself, but I can't.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your snake is looking around, but it's hard because his eyes are blind.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Well, judging by their mangled and gnarled bodies, I think that was the rest of the ogres.
At least the vast bulk of them.
Mhm.
Wonder what happened to them.
Excuse me.
I'll check this door over here for traps.
It looks boarded up, but go ahead and roll perception. Doesn't look to be trapped. Just looks like it hasn't been used in quite a while.
Fear we may have been too late for the people taking hostage. The rate we're going.
But looking around the room, you don't really see much other than the various hay piles, the cages, and then the still over here by Reach that looks old and well, it looks like it's been used. It looks pretty dirty.
I don't think I want anything from there.
Oh, come on, why not?
I drink whatever's left in the pipes.
Actually, no. With that 22 and 18, you do also see over by the door here when you first came in, there are some bent nails on the wall with a ring of keys.
Ah,
Okay.
not sure what those keys would go to.
Oh, it's worth picking them up, though. I assume since they're for Ogrekin, they're probably over my head.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're medium creatures, but they're on the taller side.
but I would have to jump in place, and it's an entire thing.
That'd be embarrassing. I'll toss them down.
Also looks like those might be doors up there.
Yeah, there's doors on the catwalks going up that look like they aren't boarded up, but the downstairs double door looks like it's been boarded up.
Well, you want to bet they're keeping some very nasty beastie or something in there that normally can't reach them over the catwalks.
Yeah, maybe we should go up the catwalk so that we have a shot down.
Would be in style. On that note, I suppose I should ask who took the staff, because I mean I would, but
I mean,
if you really wanted it.
I was just offering an idea. I'm still primarily a support character, so if you think you'll get more use out of it, then you use it. It was just like supposed to be like I was just had a backup thought for me. I mean, realistically, at some point, I should cough up the gold and maybe just get like a wand of magic missile or something.
But the next question is, how many charges are left on it? Or,
Of the staff,
yeah.
only one magic missile is left on it right now. She had used the shield, and she had used one magic missile in the combat.
Yeah. So 2 charges out of 10 possible. But hey,
Yeah,
it's
you can
something.
go ahead and take it.
Yeah. I mean, no, you'd be able to recharge it too. I think you have access to shield, right?
I believe I don't know the spell, but it is on the Bard spell list. I believe. Double check.
Yeah, I'd have to look how charging them works again. Fixa, you gonna take the lead on either of these doors, or?
Yeah, I got this. I was waiting for you guys to get in position. So which door was it we came in? The other, and which one was it?
You came in through this door. This is the double door that's been boarded up, and they're going on the catwalks to open up the doors on the top.
All right.
We're just using strategery, thinking that they.
Yeah. Never mind. The staff is for you. Bards can not cast a magic missile or shield. So.
Do you think I should stay down here and face it head on with you guys supporting up top, or
this door is boarded up, so you'd just be standing in an empty room while we possibly fight something.
Yeah, we're thinking we're going to get pot shots from up here at the catwalk down onto something that's been boarded up in there.
Okay.
I'll check this door for traps just in case. Ooh, even better.
Definitely no traps.
All right. I'll pop the sucker open.
Okay, give me 1 second.
There's a trap on the inside.
So as you open it up, you see what looks to be a riddle of cobwebs. And let me give you the flavor text. Yeah, the majority of this large chamber is covered in filthy webs forming a funnel that dips down to the ground. A catwalk runs around the rim of the room near the ceiling, about 20 feet above the ground. In the northeast and southeast corners, you see fenced in by wooden beam forming cages with hanging manacles on the walls. That you see, at the moment, you see one emaciated man hanging from the wall, looking unconscious and not dying, but not well off.
Yeah. Okay, so I would like to do a knowledge nature, because as someone in real life who doesn't like spiders, I know enough about my enemy to know that different spiders produce different kind of webs. So I want to see if I can identify what made all these webs based upon the webs themselves.
Okay.
18.
Big ass spider.
Well, you go first, Affixa. I don't have an issue with spiders, but at the same time, I am what we'd call meal-sized for something that makes spiders' webs this big.
Oh, shit.
Yep, and Affixa, this is going to be against your flat-footed touch. D20 plus 11. So that'll be a 26 to hit your touch.
That'll
your
definitely hit.
Touch. Yep, so you are pinned in place.
Gogmer, can you open the door on your side? I think we might need some fire.
Initiative time. Oh, there's my natural 20.
Oh, hey, an ogre spider.
It's a big one. I think we're still waiting on Emmanuel's initiative. If you're there, Cope.
Sorry.
I thought you just passed out because there was a spider.
I cannot roll good initiatives today. My God. Like, I know I've only got a +3, but I have not rolled over a 5 all day.
Oh, rub it in.
I'm just talking. I consistently get bad initiative rolls, even when I'm DMing All the
No, I
all
know.
the baddies are always like clumped up back to back at the end of the initiative order. It's
It's
frustrating.
the DM's curse.
Yeah. Because you're
So
like,
it's
I've
gonna
got
go up
4
here
different
to-
enemy kinds. It'll be all intermixed. Nope.
It's going to go up here to bite you, Afixa.
Mhm.
This will be. I think you're considered grappled, so I think it'll deny your dexterity.
There should be. Isn't there a grappled condition?
Oh, you're entangled, is what it is.
Oh. Because if you click
Yeah.
it,
A -4 on dexterity and -2 on all attack rolls.
Yeah, it doesn't take away all your dex. It just takes away 4 points of dex.
Yeah.
Or 2 AC.
So 2 AC from it, yeah.
It's crazy jumping systems.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And then it is going to make an attack on you. I don't have a macro set up for this one, so D20 plus 13, natural 1, of course. So, moving on, Afixa.
What type of action is it to break free?
Strength check, escape artist.
Just an action.
Yeah, she'll go for the escape artist.
Nope.
And that's not going to do it. Can't do anything else. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't want to keep. Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Rish.
Yeah, I'll have to delay till after the goblin because he's at the door, presumably checking it. But
Emmanuel.
All right, I'll start shooting. He doesn't have very good line of sight here, so
Yeah, like this will be at least a +4 to this AC. So
okay. Or
Actually,
yeah, I really don't have anything utility yet. Yeah, so he will shoot twice and hope one hits. Gonna use. He's in point blank range, but I will not use deadly aim. And let's see if he can get a. He'll use his swift action, animal focus again, and fire twice.
Miss and a miss.
Yeah,
It's a little hard with those angles.
it's all right.
Dog. If you're speaking, Mike, I can't hear you.
He will give covering fire to Afixa for a +2 AC.
Hearing the tussling going on, I'm going to open this door.
Gotcha.
Oh, dudes.
Yep.
All
You
right.
see a couple people chained up to the wall, unconscious.
5 foot stepping. And then I'm going to take Lucilla's advice and use my spontaneous casting to use flash fire.
Oh boy.
So that I'll just put in the area that will be set on fire.
1 5-foot square per 2 levels.
So that'll be 20
To be
feet.
fair, magical fire doesn't like destroy entire barns the same way.
Well, this one actually says creatures also catch fire and burn to the area.
Well, shit.
Mhm.
Never mind. I was thinking of all the stuff they pointed out for Skull and Shackles, but never mind.
No, this one specifically says it catches everything on fire,
Yeah.
including possibly the enemy.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is it 1 5-foot square per 2 levels, right?
Of your druid levels, yeah.
Okay, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, I set the last barn we found on fire. So
Well, what level of druid are you? You're 6th level?
6
How
levels.
many
So
captives
you
were in
have
that
3
barn?
5-foot squares. Because it's 1 5-foot square per 2 levels.
Yeah.
No, that's double what it could be.
Oh, so
It's 1 5-foot square
So you're looking
Per-
at 3 squares total.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
3 squares total because half
Well,
of
I'm
your
sure it'll
level.
spread fast. So 1, 2, 3. Those are the 3 squares.
Okay, so reflex save to avoid the damage and not catch fire. Let's see, that is d20 plus 8. I think it'll not catch fire, but
Let's see. Third. Oh, it just meets it.
you can concentrate as a standard action to ignite 1 5-foot square adjacent to currently burning squares. I'm sorry, just reading the spell. Although the spider is now under concealment, so that's fun.
Probably concealment that it wants to get away from, to be fair.
Probably.
Yeah, but now it either has to let go of a fixa or continue to be smoked.
It doesn't have to let go of a fixa. A fixa is just entangled in some webs.
Yep. Okay. So is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. 2 shenanigans questions.
Yes.
One. So the spell Animate Rope says it can target one rope-like object. Would you consider a spider web a rope-like object?
Maybe.
Okay. Would you say that the webs around a fixa are 75 feet or less in length?
You want to use the rope spell to break free?
I want to animate the webs on a fixa and tell them to get off.
I'll allow it. That's fun.
Very creative.
That
Nicely
is
done.
cool.
Although
either-
it does, I think it'll provoke unless you want to roll concentration because it does have sight of you.
Right.
That is the only caveat.
How does one roll a concentration?
It's a d20 plus your caster level and your casting stat modifier.
Okay, so that's a +5. That's a 1d20 plus 10 for me then. I'll risk
What
it.
your caster level? What level of bard are you?
5th level bard,
Okay, yeah,
and then my charisma modifier is a +5.
gotcha.
So
At this point, Gogmert would probably say, if you want to save these guys, you should probably do it pretty fast.
working on it. 17.
This barn doesn't have long.
Now I have to look out concentration checks.
I've got
but
some rerolls if all else fails, but
If I remember right, defensively is 15 plus twice spell level.
and it's a level 1 spell. So
that should just make it then, I think.
Yep.
That's good enough. Yep. So yeah, Fix is now free to the webs.
Yep.
Oh,
Technically
yeah.
speaking, I still control the webs too. So I just wave my hands and I just say off, and it's like all the webs like detach themselves and like skitter down to the floor. Like, oh, sorry, geez, didn't know, man.
The burning of the webs continues, so it is going to move away from a Fixa provoking attack.
Haha! If it was in reach of me, I get to try to stab it with my knife.
Go for it.
Can I power attack while attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
I mean,
The
technically speaking,
hits.
You get it, Lucilla.
you know, I am a good support character. You guys don't need to patronize me.
You're a halfling. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Doesn't confirm, but it does hit.
I imagine my buff
Your thing's
spell.
gone by now.
Yeah. Okay.
15 points of damage. Okay, so this one's going to attack Gogmer now, as it had to move away from the fire before. 23.
Who has the keys again? I forgot.
Lucilla.
So okay.
So that's 20 points of damage, and I need you to roll me a fortitude save.
The Gog Meal, enough nutrition for one large plus-sized monster per day.
So in addition to that, you also take 1 point of strength damage.
Is that a reference to the round meal, Kenneth?
Maybe.
I can't believe that's real.
And that'll be Biggin's turn. Afixa.
All right.
On Gogmer's turn, the fire will spread. Just FYI.
Yeah. I'll try to make it to the guy and get his binds loose. I'm going to try to get this spider taken care of.
All right, I got a plan.
There, move there, and move there, and then I'm going to.
Hold on. Those are bars. How are you going to get through them?
Oh, those are bars. Oh, okay.
They are made of wood, so you could cut through them, but it'll probably take an action to start cutting through them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cut through them.
So make an attack roll, just.
Well, if you wait long enough, the fire will get to him.
Yeah, but it'll also get to the people.
I think it only spreads like one square per round. So they just have to dash through the fire.
That'll hit. Roll damage. Yeah, with your adamantine, it just slices through, so you'll be able to. That part is clear, so you'll have to cut through the other side too.
Yeah.
But that's clear for there.
Okay.
Yeesh. Big old spider in your peripheral.
Yeah. She don't like spiders. She don't like spiders at all.
Especially when they look like that.
Uh-huh.
Face not even a mother could love.
Yep. But I rolled that because she's gonna lose a turn on the spider.
Big. Manual.
Shadow biter.
All right. Against his sense of self-preservation, he's going to step into the room that is on fire. Crap. And keep running. Fixes chop this one down.
Yep.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, the spider's killing Gogmer. All right, I'll help with the spider. Lucilla, you can help them over there?
May want to watch out for the fire.
It's still below us, right?
It's like right in front of you.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine this is dipped below, so the fire would be below
The fire's going to continue downward.
Emmanuel, you try to get those people free. I'm going to do something to help Gogmer.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
Did you hand off the keys?
Can I hand off the keys? Because I will if I could.
He can use his action. He can use his action to grab the key from you.
Yeah.
As he's moving, if you want.
Oh.
That way.
All right, let's try all that again then. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20.
I mean, if you're just trying to move straight, that'd be 30 feet to get to here or here.
There to there, but he's got the keys.
Yeah. Okay. Gogmer. Big old spider.
I'm not afraid of no spider.
He says drunkenly.
As he's poisoned.
As he gets poisoned and falls asleep. How many things can eat Gogmer in one day?
Let's find out.
If this one eats you and spits you up, then we'll have Juan just eat you nicely and spit you back up so you can get to 3. Speaking of which, what the hell feet a swallow whole?
I don't think it is a feat.
No, it's a monster trait. You can only. I looked into this for a slime character for the villain campaign. You have to explicitly get it from a creature type.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll find the next creature
One's already busted, okay?
Yeah, well, if one dies, we'll find one that can swallow
So
it.
Unless
how
if it's
many
Eidolon, right?
area
Is
of
that one of
effect
the
spells
options?
Yeah,
can I
Eidolon.
use in this enclosed space? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So your guys' plan is to come around and open it up from this side, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So, like, theoretically, if there was a euphoric cloud that completely blocked being able to take them out from this side.
I'd be fine with that. Our number one goal is to get the people out and let you burn down the spider while making it simultaneously trip on acid.
Okay, then I'm going to acrobatics away.
I think you use an acrobatics. It doesn't still provoke. No, I'm thinking out loud. Sorry.
Can't you just 5 foot step back?
Oh yeah, you're right. It probably has reach. I don't know.
I don't think a creature like that would.
You would know just by looking at it. So
Yeah, Juan would have reach if it has reach.
It doesn't have reach, no.
Okay, I'm 5 foot stepping back, and I'm going to use a euphoric cloud. We'll use purple. That's a good drug color.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Purple rain in the barn.
Oh, he's releasing the purple haze.
It can't keep
And
making
he
it
is-
saves for long.
And he is blazing it.
Good. It doesn't do concealment, and that helps with my idea.
It
Yeah, the
says
grass
It's,
is
fog
it's a
cloud.
fog cloud. It counts as concealment.
Dang it! I was gonna do something very cool.
Fire
I can still
spreads
try,
around.
but now I've got a mischance.
Okay. As the cloud hits and poofs, you can see through that the spider doesn't seem affected by it by much.
They not have a save on it?
It's immune to the effects of it. I just looked up the spell.
Vermin type.
Yeah, but I'm asking if the effect has a save. I thought, even if it wasn't
Living creatures in the cloud become fascinated with a fort save.
Yeah.
But it's a conjuration, creation, poison ability. And fascinated is a mind-affecting effect.
Yeah, from that description, I don't see fort save anywhere in there. But yeah, the last line talks about a save.
Mm-hmm. Well, this
So it's immune to it? That's fucking lame.
It's a vermin, and it's a poison-immune creature.
All
Yeah,
right.
sure. Keep making up your excuses, Richard.
First
Yeah,
things
yeah.
first.
You guys
Just-
killed the boss with your fucking animal companions. I don't want to hear shit.
Okay.
Dude, I'm a
So-
hunter. My animal companion is me.
I know.
And you said there was another cage over here.
Yes. You should be able to see it.
I don't have dark vision, so I'm just only limited by my torchlight. I own stone light.
For some reason, it didn't turn on the low light anyway.
Yeah.
So here, this should be how you
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Because it's 20
Yeah,
feet of
plus
bright
there's
light
fire
and
now.
dim light.
Yeah, and these cages are on the ground, correct?
No, they're on the level you're at, which is 20 feet above the ground.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. But they're not like dangling, is what I'm
No,
saying.
they're just hanging from like chains inside the cages, but
Okay.
otherwise.
Then this is what I want to do. This is another shenanigans idea, but I think it would be fun, so I want to try it. As I'm running past here, I am going to shout to the webs I'm still controlling via animate rope, and I'm going to tell them ball, and then they're going to instantly coil up into like a fist-sized ball that I grab as I run past. And then I want to throw that ball of coiled up magical webbing at the spider and shout spread, and I want it to whap it on its face and try to blind the spider.
Okay.
So I'm guessing ranged attack roll.
Ranged attack roll, and it will have a mischance.
Yep, that's very fair. 27.
Okay, that will hit. Go ahead and roll a D100 to get above. For this one, get above a 20.
97?
Okay. So it is considered blinded, you said?
Yeah, because I just want it basically like when right as it makes contact with the spider, the web animates itself again, and it just like spider web shapes around its eyes.
Don't worry, guys. I can make this spider harder to fight.
All right, who's casting Ice Cloud?
I'm just trying to get some mileage out of this animate rope thing I did.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's the Spooter's turn.
Yep, but that's definitely on my turn. Because I like spells that can do creative things with them.
Would
and
it be
animate-
invisible to us now?
It's concealed. It's different.
I was just thinking to help Richard.
I'm just seeing what it has for it. Okay, it doesn't have blind sight, but it does have tremor sense, so it's still going to go for Gogmer because it's the closest thing. But it will confer a mischance, however.
I'm curious though, is it tremor sense everywhere or just on its web?
Anywhere that it has contact with the ground or the web.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. I was just wondering because spiders in 5th edition are similar, but they just said only a web. So
Okay, so I'll give you the option, Gogmer. Do you want it to be higher or lower than the D100? So do you want it to be 1 to 50 or 51 to 100?
We're going to do
For it to
1 to
hit.
50 is hit.
That's a
Guy,
hit.
changed my mind.
You take 24 points of damage.
Okay, Godmer is down.
How close are you to actually death, though? Because that's pretty low.
Negative 11. Government has. I have 12 Constitution. I'm at negative 11.
Ooh.
And then you take 1 point of strength damage on top of that.
Well, that's one way to get rid of the cats.
And that'll be Biggin's turn.
I would genuinely feel bad if Michael's
I would.
died, though.
If anything, I want to get rid of Emmanuel.
Yeah, it's one thing if it's like me or Cope or something who hasn't died yet, but having it be freaking Michael again, I just feel bad.
I mean, you say that, but it's always me or Michael.
I was going to say, I'd feel worse if it weren't Richard DMing, because it's always Richard and Michael. And if it's a Richard on Michael crime, then I feel like it evens out.
Oh, God.
But it's just like one of those things where it's like, is he going to just have a new character every book?
I mean, he survived one whole book with Gogmer.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, but it's because Haldor died at the climax of the last one. So he
Dude,
kind
if you
of
got to
wasn't.
go out at climax.
Anyway, on that note, I'll fix it. It's your turn.
You're just trying now, Cope.
I am.
Fix a move here. And cut through those wooden posts.
Yep. I also, with your adamantine, also you can just cut through it without having to roll damage, so you cut through it easily. I always forget adamantine has just so much just cutting through hardness and everything.
Mhm.
Ignores 30 of it. So if you're
Looking
not,
at this, it doesn't look like it is concentration either, so it looks like these spells remain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Reesh.
Well, didn't particularly like him, but still companion in front of me dying. Waved a wand at it, magic missile, and run away. Since I don't think I can upcast the wand.
Let's see.
Or the staff.
Hey, good thing is if Gogmert does die, he could always play wand.
I can also add like another character that's in these cages too, so that's really easy at this point.
yeah, that was if Missile had died in that house. That was my
13.
actual idea.
15 damage.
Spider's still going strong.
Meanwhile,
Emmanuel.
within the house fire.
Emmanuel, could you focus up on the spider? We'll take care of the people in the cages.
Manuel runs to the cage, unlocks it with the keys. You told me to get them out first.
Well, it just
What
changed
spider?
ideas.
I think Gogmark took care of the spider. It's inside that big purple ball.
It's definitely not. I just threw something at it. It's hissing right now. You can hear it.
That's what that is. I thought it was the burning barn. Why are we talking like this? All right, you two.
Then Reach
that
is
one.
like, his neck is gushing blood right now.
It looks like. Can I see through here?
You can
You
kind
can
of
see
through-
something in the fog.
You can see
I
a
see the
lump that looks like
Gogmert's
Gogmert on the ground.
I don't think I can see him behind a giant spider through the purple haze.
Hey,
But you can
it's what
definitely
you
see the
think.
giant spider.
Well, I'm getting these two people out.
Well, at least he'll be buried how he would have wanted, inside a burning human structure.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've got no more lay on hands either, so.
Can I release these two?
They're unconscious right now, but they're released and slumped to the ground.
Oh, they're fucking unconscious?
Yep.
That was my move and my action.
And now the moment of
I
truth.
imagine that was in character. You open it up, it's like, they're fucking unconscious?
They're fucking unconscious? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get a planar focus going as a swift action. That would help.
Okay, go ahead and make a Constitution check for Gogmert.
You know, guys, I do have scrolls of cure light wounds on my person.
Yeah, I've got an idea that I'm going to try on my turn.
Well, this is. I mean, he has to roll right now. If he rolls, he saves and is stable. If he fails, he's dead.
Well, if I fail, I take a hit point, but is it when
And
it
it's
meets your
once you
con
get
or
to
when it...
when you
see.
get to your con, you die.
Okay. So it's a Constitution roll, right?
Do we have
Yeah.
hero points? Could you use a hero point to
I
stabilize?
do think I have all 3 hero points refreshed.
I think you could.
Yeah, you can.
I think you can permanently burn too to come back from the dead, if you allow that, Richard.
Well, I'll use 1 right now, anyways, to get a +8. If that's, can I do that right now, or is
you
that
can do
just
that.
on a?
You can roll a +8 on the d20 and with this, and then if it doesn't work, I will allow the burning of 2 points of your hero points to automatically stable. You will just get a penalty when you come back up. So that will stabilize you with a +8. So currently, Gogmert is stable at -11.
Yep.
Lucilla.
Okay, continuing my theme of shenanigans questions. This barn's got like a vaulted ceiling, correct?
It's like
With like the support beams, I mean, like the interior of most barns.
yeah.
How far away would you say those support beams are from me?
You're up close to the ceiling, so it's like 10 feet up from where you are now.
Okay, so here's the question. If I ran back here and then used my whip to Indiana Jones swing, could I try to acrobatics to the other side to land next to unconscious
It's a
Gogmert?
really long thing, so I would require pretty high acrobatics.
Yeah,
Or,
I mean that's
there are rules for jumping, so you could do the jump halfway and then another acrobatics for the jump.
Yeah, let me look at. Actually, hold on. I do have a ring of. I think it's factored into my acrobatics, but I do have a ring of jumping, don't I?
Yes, you should.
Yeah, a ring of jumping.
So the DC for a long jump, it requires at least 10 feet of space to start running.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check ring of jumping here.
Yeah, so this would be if you're going to jump halfway. So 15 and.
Because I got a misc bonus of 7. I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, okay, that's just factored into my acrobatics already.
It would be probably a DC 15 and then a DC 20 to.
So I got a plus 17 to acrobatics.
So jumping DCs are 20 feet. The DC is 20, and then for every greater than 20 feet is +5 for every 5 feet.
Yeah, and since you don't have a running jump, let's see.
She could run this way and then throw.
That doesn't count as a running start.
Yeah, the physics on that doesn't check out.
Yeah, that's not like a running start for a jump.
And I was planning on using the whip to try to like swing across to get a little bit more.
So it will be a. I'll make it doable, but I'll say it's a DC 26.
Okay.
Add an extra 1 for the difficulty.
All right, cool. I'll give it a shot.
You got this, Lucilla.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Natural 17 will do it.
I'm telling you guys, acrobatics is the best.
That will take your entire turn, though.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just flash out with the whip, makes that snapping sound looking at Jones, or swing across, land next to Gogmert.
Unfortunately, none of us saw you do that.
That's fine.
So
I'm saving my goblin friend. We didn't kill him when we first met him, so I'm getting him out of this burning barn.
Things were gonna burn.
I swear, if this spider just bites and kills him in front of me.
Hungry spider.
Now, what will the spider do? It has other people in its home right now, so it's going to go for a manual.
Hey, at least it's blind.
That checks out.
Yeah, so it'll still be a 50-cent mischance when it. So 24, I think, will just hit you.
He's going to use immediate action to cast shield and block it.
Wait, shield or stone
shield?
Sorry, stone shield.
That will not work because you're on a wooden surface. Because it comes from stone.
Yep.
I remember you had that spell, you motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a good spell.
It is a really good spell. Immediate actions are very helpful.
Yeah, it's still got a mischance, Cope. Could do some ass.
So, 1 to 50, it'll hit.
Yeah.
That'll be
Listen,
19
all I'm
points of
saying is that the
damage.
web ball thing was a cool idea, even
Oh,
though
yeah.
nothing
It's still
else
helpful.
was
It's still helpful. So that will hit. It'll take 19 points of damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
That will fail.
Ooh, can I tap a hero point to reroll?
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Oh
was
my god.
Yeah, at least it went up.
Okay, so you are poisoned, and you take 2 points of strength damage.
Alright. Already took 19, right?
You took 19 points of damage. This is just strength damage.
Fortunately, that recovers on its own, but it'll take days.
I don't know if I can use my bow.
Well, you just got another one.
Yeah, Richard, you called it a composite bow. Does it have a strength rating on it?
It does.
What was that?
Yeah,
Let me look at the character that technically belongs to. +2.
Can't use that. That's okay. I can fix that.
I
Don't
think
worry.
it's just a penalty.
Yeah, I can fix it. Don't worry.
And that'll be Bigum's turn. Afixa.
Standard action. Fix is going to use a weapon bond or bonded weapon and use Keen,
Gotcha.
and then move action go here.
So, yeah, it's just a -2 to hit if you don't have the strength bonus. You also don't get to apply as much strength bonus, but
I mean, I lowered his
And-
AC, so.
And swift action go into what's it called?
Upsetting shield.
Upstream shield. Yep.
I'm surprised you're not just always in that stance.
Yeah. I mean, is it okay if we just assume that if I don't use anything with a swift action for my first round of combat that I go into? Okay.
The only time it won't apply is if you're like in a surprise round.
Yeah.
Or if
yeah.
you have multiple styles.
Yeah,
that you
it's-
swap between.
Yeah. No, it's either my swift action either goes towards lay on hands lay on hands on myself as a move action, but either upchange shield style or smite. And that would be my turn.
Okay. You couldn't roll a hit. Could you?
It's a standard action to use the bonded weapon or bonded weapon. Yeah.
Gotcha. Brief.
mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll make another role play. Alright, so she's decided that she's gonna at least try to help.
Rish, don't just sit there like you're laying an egg. We got unconscious people in there. Get in there.
Well, not for that racist comment. She's leaving all y'all.
She's gonna light the rest of the barn on fire.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to save the guy who daily wears halfling face. Get over it.
Don't have much to do with spells at the moment. Actually, scratch that movement. I'm a double move up here. Because they're having to go around, both that cloud and everything else.
Gotcha. Emmanuel. Big little spider in your face.
Yeah, Emmanuel's gonna pull his dueling sword, and he's gonna switch his animal focus to planar focus fire, and sheath it in flame as a swift action. And then it's a move action to draw, right?
Unless you have quick draw.
Yeah, so he will single attack. And that, if it
Miss.
hits, miss. What a bitch.
Gogrider stable but unconscious. You take another. I didn't mean to do. It's 1 point to strength damage, and go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, he takes another point of strength?
Poison.
Not for you, for Emmanuel. This is for Gogrider.
Okay.
Sorry.
But yes, you will be. Yes, that's the way poison works.
Yes, I'm running away now.
Okay, so that's one save, and you are no longer affected by the poison, Gogmint. Lucilla.
All right. This is my last level 1 spell. 11 hit points for Gogmert.
He's at 0, so he's just unconscious now.
Well, I got 4 Cure Light Wounds potions as well. It's an action to dump one of those on him, isn't it?
Huh? Yeah. I will say, since she's not technically participating in the fight, as her action, Shillelagh would basically throw up her wand of Cure Light Wounds to you.
All right.
So basically, on your turn, you'll have that that you can just grab as a move action to pick up.
Can I at least use my move to grab him by the scruff of the collar and pull him back 5 feet so if the spider comes back, it doesn't just bite him immediately?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Another bite against Emmanuel. Will miss. And that's all Biggin can do.
I feel good. I feel like I'm contributing in this encounter.
I'll try to die more often.
No, I mean about like the animate rope and everything. Honestly, I don't want to see you trying to die more often, Michael.
Yeah, if this is you not trying to die, fuck, man. You're as
Every
bad as
time
I
I
am.
play a character who tries to die, they die immediately.
Like your son guy from Kenneth's game.
Yep, or Gork from the very first game I played with you guys.
Alright, do weapon fighting. Let's do this.
What is with you?
To be fair,
Oh,
I do have
keen.
I have
Okay,
keen now.
I thought those were just natural 20s. I'm like,
No.
Jesus Christ. Neither of them confirm. All 3 of those hit. So let's see. 626, 38. Okay. Next up will be Reesh.
Still cursing about giant spiders and all that junk, and who the hell is this?
Oh, yeah. Also, fire spreads another space.
So we got 3 people to carry out.
Unless you can bring them back up because they're currently unconscious.
I'll be able to dispel this cloud once I'm conscious, and then maybe we can drag one out the other way. But
That's why I'm trying to bring you back up.
Don't have any potions.
Oh, that shield. There was something wrong. I had something entered wrong in my weapons, so that should be 4 less damage from my shield bash.
Okay.
I accidentally had it clicked on adding dex to damage.
No worries.
Well, that was the move. I'm assuming that's where Emmanuel is, right?
Yeah.
Because the low lighting's
the
gone away
lighting.
again.
Yeah,
But,
the low light didn't show up for some reason again.
I will go ahead and haste the 3 of us.
I'll take that.
Zippy zappy. It's time for Emmanuel to attack you.
Manuel's gonna thoughtfully withdraw. 5.
You're using withdraw action.
that's a weird way to say "run like a bitch."
So
Well,
withdraw only retreats for the first space that you move, so it still will get an attack of opportunity.
So should he have tried to acrobatics out?
I mean, you can, but you can't move that far if you do.
He is hasted.
Yeah,
but-
go ahead and take a shot.
Yeah, and it still has a miss chance as well, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, say swift action, he changes to back to dex instead of fire first.
No worries. 32, I think, will still hit you. If-
32? Hell yeah.
and
well.
it'll hit, so you'll take 20 points of damage. And roll me another fortitude save.
I tried, guys.
Well, actually, 2 fortitude saves.
So the guys are
God, we
trying
should've
to
just let the
rescue.
animal companions take care of this.
Yeah. Someone call in the animals.
Yeah.
They'll have
Okay,
it mopped up in 2 minutes.
You're still poisoned, and you take another 4 points of strength damage.
Oh, God. a die from strength.
And also, I think damage only recovers 1 point per rest. It's not like all of it comes back at the end of the long rest.
I'm remembering these guys are shackled to the wall, aren't they?
They've been uncuffed already. So
Okay.
I have lots of potions of lesser restoration, so the strength damage.
Dogmer's like, get me the fuck up.
It's my turn to get to range.
Yep, it is now Lucilla's turn.
All right, I am going to use the wand to kill out wounds Shillelagh through to me. I have it on my spell list, so I don't believe I need to UMB.
No, you don't. So it's a 1d8 plus 1.
Okay.
He's a little far away from his mic, but I still heard what he was saying.
Oh, sorry.
Dogmer has 8 hit points.
Woo!
Up and moving, Gogmer. We gotta salvage this.
Okay. Biggin's turn. He's gonna go for a fixa. Single-minded vermin. 20 will miss. Well, the 17 was the damage, but it didn't hit, so. Fixa, it's your turn.
All right. Full attack against Spidey.
Miss, and miss.
And haste attack.
And a miss.
And the dice are turning against me.
How does it feel?
Right. That'll be my turn.
Movement. I guess I will grab this guy and half speed to pull him.
Yep.
And with haste, that's still 30, so get him out to here. So I can definitely drag him. I can drag or push 500.
Okay, Emmanuel.
The strongest member of the party.
Can't lift for shit.
You skipped leg day.
Lucilla died. I was gonna make someone strength based.
All right, so he's got a -2 to this attack. Is that correct?
You have a total of like a -5 to your strength score by this point.
I've got a -6 to my strength.
Okay. So that'll be -3 to that, but then because you're using a composite bow, I think it's a -1. -2, I think, yeah.
So -2 to attack, or
to attack and damage, I think.
Okay.
Because composite has a strength score, and if you don't use it, it's
so it'd be
penalty.
-1 to it. The strength for my composite bow is a +1, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm put this in. All right, I'm zero that out because it's doing all kinds of crazy shit with these macros. And just roll the full attack on the spider, and we've got haste, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so these are at -2 to attack, but he's within point blank. And one more. Those are all at -2 to attack.
Okay.
And if they hit, they're at -1 to damage.
So the first one will miss, the other two will hit.
All right, so roll that damage. So
Okay.
16 and 9 damage.
Gotcha. And roll me a fortitude save, and then it'll be Gogger's turn. Nope, you take another 2 points of strength damage.
Oh my god.
I guess that's one way to get rid of. No, if you die, Cope, you have to play as the snake now.
I concur.
No, I'm not allowing animal companions to be players. I hate that goddamn snake.
Do these bars go all the way up to the ceiling, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, either way, going to dismiss the fort cloud.
Honestly, you can't die from no strength score. You just can't really do anything.
Yeah, you're paralyzed.
And then gonna
Can't
give
move in any way, and you're unconscious, I think.
Scylla A little bit more maneuverability by casting Spider Climb on her.
Nice.
Actually, E4 Cloud is not dismissible.
Huh?
Yeah,
I thought
no.
you could just dismiss your spell at will.
No, it has to have a D after in the duration.
Yeah.
All right.
It has been a few rounds, but I don't exactly know
It
how many.
lasts for 6 rounds right now, so it's been like 4, so it has a couple more rounds left in it.
I think it was about 4 up, but I can't really see. So
Yeah, that's good enough.
okay. Well,
Okay.
either way, remains the same. Lucilla can traverse walls now.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Pick a thing. Scroll down, sheet. Okay. So the euphoric
Imagine
cloud.
if this thing was actually tame and he sent this after you.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Euphoric cloud's an inhaled toxin. What can I actually do to help these people? Oh, I know what I can do. I have a freaking healing wand. All right. So I'm going to start my movement. To my way. And you said these bars do go all the way up to the ceiling, right?
Yeah. Because the ceiling's not that high. It's like 10 feet from where they are.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out, because no, this cage hasn't been opened at all, has it?
I mean, this part up here has been opened.
Okay.
But
I
this
was just
part
trying
has
to
not.
think, because with spider climb, is there any way I can scuttle up and around using a full turn of dashing movement to avoid the spider's attack of opportunity to get into the cage?
Yeah, because he doesn't have reach. You can move around, but you will get into the cloud, so you will have to roll for that.
No problem. I still have my fate points, and I pull up my filter scarf, which gives me a +1 against inhaled poisons, toxins, and drugs.
Gotcha.
Which I believe disqualifies.
Yeah.
So let's
Quantitative.
not be terrible. So this will be a below the +1. I will roll that. 21.
That'll work.
Yep.
All right. So I guess I'll.
So it'd be like 20 feet to here, 30 feet to get on the top of this thing, 35, 40. You can get here to 45 feet.
Okay.
If that's where you were trying to go.
I want to get in here, so I'd be out of reach of the spider.
You can get inside the cage right here.
All right, I'll get inside the cage right there.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't sure where you were trying to go. I was just trying to.
Yeah, no, it's no problem. I just want to. I figured if the spider hadn't eaten these people through these bars, it probably wouldn't be able to reach me super easily.
You're right. It's gonna go for Afixa again.
Mm-hmm.
And miss terribly.
I use the brains.
Yeah.
All
Return
them
the
fucking
favor. 2s,
I swear.
Right.
I wonder if there's a way to just remove a 2 from the dice. Those will all miss.
And then extra attack.
Yep. Oh damn! That will confirm. And describe the kill.
So as it kind of goes into bite, Joe just jab this sword right up on underneath the underside of its mouth and through the back of its skull. Just a powerful stab, then pull it back and split its skull open.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that I think was a good point to call it there. As we'll have to rush to get them out of the burning building, but you should be able to do it with plenty of time.
I was gonna use the Cure Light Wounds wands on one of them, and just immediately, as soon as they gain consciousness, shove a healing potion in their hands and shout, "Move quickly! We accidentally filled the barn with fire and drugs."
Can I, before we leave, can I burn a hero point to get rid of the poison?
No.
Or how's that? Can you burn a point to add to your roll?
So you could add an 8 to the roll before you roll,
Tapping
and
one.
just by tapping one. You do have 2 more rounds of it, so go ahead and roll for the next round. We'll just get those out of the way.
We're gonna leave this barn, and Emmanuel's gonna.
Yeah, because eventually, because I'm at I'm at 4 strength right now.
Oof. And you only gain 1 per night, I think, without using
Yep.
spells.
Yeah, so I'm
You
gonna
probably can't even
tapping
wear his armor right now.
He's having
will-
trouble moving right now. I
Well,
think
if
it's like
you run,
half speed.
if you run around this way, I have lesser restoration scrolls.
Well, let's deal with the poison first. So
Yeah, let's see if I can run.
so roll fortitude.
All right, so tapping would give me +8 to this.
Yes.
We might just have to camp here at the horror mansion.
That will save, so you don't take any more damage.
Okay.
So you're no longer poisoned, but you still are at 4 strength. So normally you'd move at half speed, but you're hasted, so you should be able to move at normal speed to get out of here at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, my next turn was going to be to drag this guy outside.
We'll go
you-
ahead and pick up next time for all that stuff.
The good news is I am only carrying 7 pounds worth of things.
Eh?
Doesn't have my parade armor on
under your own weight.
Should weigh something. Does your armor count against your weight in Pathfinder?
Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
Normally it does, but I don't count it if you're wearing it.
Okay, so
Okay.
you do the same.
That
He's
just
wearing
seems
it.
a little mean sometimes.
Yeah.